Yo, welcome back to the Come Kick It podcast with your boy Dre.
It's your boy Samuel.
And we in this thing, man. Before we get started, get into it, man, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Everybody who listens on the podcast app, YouTube viewers, all that. If you're watching on YouTube, you already see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different vibe right now. You know what I'm talking about? We are here with no other than Framework Media.
Framework
introduce yourself, man.
Media. I'm Davion, of course.
Okay.
You know.
That's all you got for it.
There you go. Come on.
And I'm Janelle. On Instagram is Janelle Lynette.
Okay.
David, D-Man, you know.
You feel me?
I Dark Chocolate on Instagram.
Yeah, we're gonna throw it in there.
My shit underscore Davion Jackson if y'all want to.
Yeah, really with it.
And this is episode 27, man. Just to
Yes,
let y'all know,
sir.
man. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. But shit, let's go roll in, man.
Roll in. I'm going to ask one question before we get started.
Go ahead.
When y'all came up with Framework Media, did y'all realize it was like, fuck with me, like, FWM?
It was done on purpose.
That shit hard, bro.
Nah,
Every time I see it, it's like, fuck with me.
Acronym.
Yeah. Every time I see it, it's like, fuck
What
with
is
me.
it called?
Yeah, acronym.
No, I ain't realized until you said something last week about it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know what the deal was, but shit, like, so I mean, I know y'all went to high school together, but how did y'all all come together and like meet and stuff like that and form up Framework Media?
Shoot, I mean, I've been doing shooting, you know what I'm saying? And then I seen Davion was shooting too.
Yeah.
So I hit him up like, hey, let's link, let's shoot. And then we ended up linking one time, going to rooftops. He showing me how to do landscape and all that. And then it ended up coming, he hit me up for, what's her name?
Sonny.
Not Sonny, the woman.
Dallas.
Dallas. Her name Dallas.
Yeah, man.
And then that's like the first time we did the behind the scenes, the whole duo thing, and it was just like, yo, this is a thing right here. We got something going.
Yeah, we kind of felt it. We kind of felt it right then. Like when we first started shooting together, it was more of the craft is just crazy. David, he was kind of downplaying what he did. Like he introduced me to different lenses, different cameras, and his camera is a damn fool. Fool.
I think I remember the first day y'all went out and shot together.
Yeah.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, we all linked that night. That's the night I fucking fucked up my damn phone. We was in the rain.
Yup. That's the day.
That was
Alex.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was dope. It was raining. I had went and picked up somebody.
You went to go pick up Trey.
Yeah, you right.
Oh, y'all went in there.
Yeah, he had
Nah,
rolled.
you
Yeah,
weren't
I
there yet.
wasn't
You
there.
had got there like right afterwards, I think.
It was game night that night, and we had just shit. That shit was just so. Even the first time we shot, it was like, damn, this shit is different.
Oh, that was the first time you did that little thing where you were sitting on the roof. Was that thing?
Oh no, yeah, I didn't did that before. Just
So it was more like a natural connection, like it just felt right.
just felt right.
Wow, honey.
Nah, for sure. So, like, what was so how did it like form up to like Framework Media Group, like or media? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did y'all come up with the name? How did y'all end up like doing that?
Well, the framework part came from. It's everything, anything in your frame. That's the work we putting in.
That's a bar.
But the media part, yeah,
That is a bar. That is a bar.
But we not just stopping with photography. We go into every part of the media, anything as far as social media, as far as branding people, as far as making movies, videos, and we'll give you some dope ass pictures.
Whole spectrum. That's a lot for sure.
Not just a basic stereotype.
Nah, for sure. I feel you.
And I like that y'all added that component of like the behind the scene things, because that really show like another element, because most of the time we just see the photo. Like you don't get the story behind the photo. You don't get like the enjoyment of like what happened before the picture even started and shit like that. But
Or even know who the photographer is.
yeah, that too.
I read that on Pinterest.
Yeah.
And we don't never. No, legit. That's how I learned. But you don't never see who actually shooting because they always in front of the camera. And we was working so much, we was so in front of the camera. And then the people that come in, hit them the quick behind the scenes. And my Sony came in the picture. You know.
Yeah.
So that was some good behind the scenes footage of David as he's shooting, and then boom, she came in the picture.
Yeah, that was my next question. I was gonna ask, like, how did y'all, how did y'all end up adding Janelle into the mix? Like, how did that work?
She in it.
How did it work? Like, how did y'all? No. I'm
I
talking
didn't know she was a
about.
part of framework. I thought she was just helping us shoot.
JK.
We playing that out.
Nah, so what was the determining factor, like, to be like, all right, we're gonna bring her on the team, we're gonna make, you know what I'm saying? What was it that kind of got y'all to do that?
Honestly, we did. He knew her already, but we did a project for her, and then like at the end of it, it was so like the project was just so dope and it was real, and she was like, "I want to work with y'all," like type shit, and it was like bet, and pretty much from there on, it was just like genuine.
And that was another thing that we just felt.
Yep.
The vibes are real.
You can't
real.
deny. Sometimes you just can't deny, bro.
Real as hell.
Yeah, nah, for sure. So what? Like, okay, since adding her to the team, what differences have y'all seen? Like, you know what I'm saying, the overall like production of, you know what I'm saying, framework.
Not to boost her head, but
I seen the post yesterday. Like the David Ruffin of the group.
yeah.
I seen it.
So who owns?
Anybody coming to see you, Otis? I might be Otis. That's Blue. This is David Ruffin. They coming to see framework. Anybody coming to see you, Otis? Nah, but you know, like she definitely got us organized. Like we was doing a lot of stuff for free, or not even just doing it just for the craft. And as far as the business wise, you gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know your value and you charge what you need to charge type. And she made us more organized as far as with on our phones, the group chats, y'all see the
calendars.
Yeah, the calendars. She sent it out to y'all like, you know, she made our price list in 30 seconds. Probably not. I left, and then next thing you know, I get a whole price list. Something we needed months ago, but she got us more organized with that, and I feel like just adding it on was just perfect. I feel like it fit in. That's where I come from.
That's the nicest thing you ever said. So thank
Wow.
you. Because no lie, they be downplaying me in the group. I be feeling
Not at all.
But you know, I really like to know that I appreciate it.
Not your work. Not your work. Now, but y'all know, y'all see her through the group chat just a little bit. How she just be on
She
point,
on
just
top. She on
talking,
top.
talking.
Wow.
It's word. She be on that.
Really?
ASS.
This is unacceptable.
We had to get a little payback, but that's spitting the truth though. Like we got more organized, more serious about the business, and also you know we trust her craft to the point where we can branch out and do the stuff that we want for the future of framework.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Janelle. So how do you like working with Davion and David?
I really like working with them. Working with them is like a family. Like, I mean, I met Davion. Actually, Davion said I met him like years ago, but I don't really remember ever meeting him. He's just always been someone I kind of just knew of. But like when we worked together for that project that I put out, it was just like everything was so natural. Like they were nice. They were giving me ideas. It was like good exchange of like energy basically. And then like we just started doing like little meetups. Like we went to downtown Fort Worth and shot. We went to downtown Dallas, and it was just like they never tried to talk to me, which is something big for like a female going into like a male business. They just always respected me, and it was always reciprocated. So,
Nah, for sure. And there was another question, just like, because you know they say like, you know, sometimes it's hard for men and women to work together or be friends or whatever the case may be, just because of that extra attention that sometimes can be added. You know what I'm saying? But how is that? Like, I know you said they never try to talk to you, but like, I know that's a plus. You know what I'm saying? When you're working with people, just keeping that business
professional,
relationship. Yeah, for sure.
Business first.
Nah, for sure. I feel it.
yeah.
But like, okay, when it comes to like time management and stuff like that, you know, y'all always on the go, on the move. What helps y'all like manage y'all time, and you know, like how y'all get through that?
I would say we're still working on that right now, but the calendar inbounds has been like a really beneficial factor. But just like acknowledging how long a project is going to take, and then kind of marking that off our schedules, and then giving or taking like a couple hours or so after that, then that's like how we met. I don't know why they're laughing.
Nobody's laughing. Nobody's laughing.
But yeah, just like, because before, like one thing that I noticed about David and Davion is that, for one, they were doing a lot of stuff for free, but then it was just kind of like, oh, we got this photo shoot, and it's going to take like the whole day. And if you're like, you know, you have other obligations, you have other things to do, it's like, no, time is money. Like, okay, well, I'm gonna donate like 2 hours to do this project, and then, you know, if we need another hour, give or take, that's cool too. But just managing our time with like the calendar app, and just like communicating with each other and communicating to our clients, like, okay, if you book this photo shoot, you're gonna get 2 hours, and any additional hour after that is gonna be, you know, a certain price. So just communication, really.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
We working on everything.
Hey man, that time management stuff is like You
Right.
trying to be discreet, like you ain't on camera. You talking.
Either way, bro. Either way.
On me. It's
Either way.
me and
gone
David
all
straight to
day.
locations because he done admitted to me, hey, bro, when I told you I was on the way, I was still in bed.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, when I told you I was on the way, I was laying down. Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like the hardest thing to get control of is like time. You know what I'm saying? And really staying
Right.
disciplined to, you know what I'm saying, what you got to do.
Which is a responsibility. Like when she call us and get on our butt for that, like that's something. They're like, damn, hey, you right. I mean,
So y'all pretty much saying she like the mama or something like that.
She like
I told you she David Ruffin.
She's David.
She's David Ruffin, but yeah, she is like the mama of the group, honestly. And if she wants you that whole day, she gonna have you that whole day. No matter what we doing, we still having fun though.
The day of the video.
We still having fun, a good, you know.
No,
good
y'all
time,
kept
but
trying to like make that hell longer. Like I remember Davion was like,
and that's another thing.
we got too many D's in this
All our
group.
names get switched up.
Yes,
That's D-Man.
but you're blaming that day on me. But that was him trying to get this like. I mean, those pictures were like the
Silhouette.
best pictures of the
That was my
the
first time
night.
learning about silhouette, and so shit.
Yeah,
I Pinterest
but it wasn't just
boom.
me. It wasn't just
I
me.
think I
It
got a
was
good
him.
picture
I'm
of
not
that
talking about
silhouette
that video.
for the first time. Anybody ain't seen it?
The
I'm gonna post it.
explanation video.
Yes,
It did not take
it's
long.
in the archives.
It took long the
To
first
like
time
3
because we
days.
kept. That's because he kept recording with the cars
Yeah.
going by and it just wasn't working.
Yeah, she's still
They
up
over here having all this different argument.
They still on their mind. They're still mad about it. Yeah.
Nah, for sure. That's funny.
That's live. But
First time doing the
I was
silhouette.
about to
Tell me.
ask like Davion kept on talking about Pinterest and stuff. Like I don't think people realize you can learn so much from YouTube, Pinterest.
Yeah.
Like there's a
Everything
lot
is
of
out there.
outlets just to learn from.
Everything is out there, bro. Like, and people like make excuses. They don't take advantage of their resources. This technology is out there for a reason, and you better catch on now because in 10 years from now,
Yeah.
if you ain't caught on, we say
Yeah,
you
last
down
place.
the design.
They be on Pinterest.
Yeah.
For real, I learned on Pinterest. I learned how to shoot manually on Pinterest.
Yeah.
All
For
the
21 days.
information on the internet, all you gotta do is Google like exactly what you're trying to do.
Right.
Something gonna pop up.
Some go pop up. Some you can talk it, and then next thing you know, you'll have an ad about it.
Yeah.
It'd be so weird. Me and Dave be talking about like lights or something.
Like,
I get an Amazon. alert.
Amazon pop up.
We got a sale right now for these same lights.
The exact same ones.
Golly.
The model.
It's crazy, but you can kind of use like YouTube, like Google now. You know what I'm saying? It's just
I
like
hate
a
YouTube,
visual.
Yeah.
You say you hate it?
I mean, I understand now because I see why they make you like YouTube videos be so long and so extra because they vlogging.
Gotta
You know what I'm saying? You got to be creative with it. Yeah, he put me on this dude named Peter McKinnon. He's
Oh, yeah, Peter hard.
Yeah, you know, yeah, he hard. You know what I'm saying? All his content
I
is
know
be
about
different.
Peter.
Oh yeah, I know him. He black. No, but nah, yeah, he taught me to. So yeah, this is why we vlog, and also I enjoy watching your videos. So I would watch a 20-minute video to teach me something in
Right,
3 minutes.
yeah.
He like
Type,
And
you know what I'm
he
saying?
energetic and he like
Yeah.
he got like
The
different
whole
yeah,
time.
for real.
That's his name.
His
What?
content is Peter McKinnon, bro. I'm telling you,
It's just like all photography stuff.
Yeah,
Pretty
everything.
much.
Pretty much,
You
yeah.
do
Yeah.
videos, photography,
Yeah.
that man do everything to
camera
me.
stuff, just any media stuff.
Yeah, I got one of his custom lits for video LUTs for his video.
Yeah, I
He
had my
just
mom.
dropped his own backpack.
I got the.
He got what?
His own backpack.
Oh, you do?
I got the
Yeah.
color preset.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That man a fool. I ain't,
That nigga
hey,
a fool.
I'll give you some talking about
that
the
nigga
nigga.
edit some shit. That
Right.
nigga a fool, bro.
You know me.
Nah, that's hard. Where do like, I mean, this like some on the fly, but like, where do like some inspiration come from? Like in like for certain shoots and stuff like that. Do people come to y'all with like the ideas, or is it just like just like, hey, we got this idea for you? If somebody come to you,
Well, we actually charge extra for creative thinking, so like we just
Generic spend money.
That's actually
It's a lot to that shit. Like, it's legit a lot to creating a project. If you understand what this art is, then you'll appreciate it. Or also, if you just think, oh, this is a cool picture, it's like a Jay-Z song.
That's smart as fuck.
nah, for real,
Cause that take extra. That's extra work for
Yeah.
y'all. Yeah.
right.
You see, me and David, if we messed with it and it was like, I know you serious about your craft, we was doing it for free. Like, bet we having fun doing it with you. We know, and we learn at the same time. But like now, yeah, you see, she
But
don't
people
play.
take advantage of that.
Yeah, people definitely take advantage.
Nah,
That's something
for
we
sure.
didn't realize though. We be knowing.
it's like nowadays people think that I'll post you and you know what I'm saying, that'll
That's
be all
my
way to
that's
pay
all
you.
that's needed, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But when it comes like when people have businesses and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, if you really support somebody's business, you wouldn't mind paying the money
Exactly.
for the quality that you're gonna get.
And also, I feel like people were taking advantage of them in the fact of like they weren't posting like real art, in my opinion. It was just like, oh, I just want a cool ass picture to post on Instagram, and it's I don't want
That's
to.
the difference
That's
between
not like
photographers and
my
creatives.
yeah. Like I don't want to post you just doing this. Like that's
Yeah.
not cute to me.
It's just more of like a artistic.
Yeah, if you have something
approach.
really
no shade
cool,
to those photographers though.
yeah.
Nah, not at
Yeah,
all.
you know what I'm saying,
But you
but
know, everybody got their
that's
own
not our
little-
vibe. Yeah.
Right.
That's why I wanted to ask, like, what's a misperception of photography or something? Because some people think it's easy. Oh, you just taking pictures. You just taking pictures for portraits or some shit, or
Right.
there's no creative thing behind it. When really it's a lot of work behind
There's
it.
a lot
of
So
work
I'm trying to
behind
explain,
it.
explain to them like it's more than just a picture. What y'all see?
It is like it's lighting, it's the casting shadows, it's props, it's angles, it's everything.
Yeah.
She
My
really
main
do
thing
this.
with it, yeah.
She really do this.
But like you said, just take pictures, get in the bathing suit, take pictures half-ass naked,
They just
and
think
then
that's it.
Yeah,
Exactly,
Yeah.
but
it's like no.
well, kind of what we bring into it, it's gonna be a story behind every picture we post, and that's how it's something we had to learn coming from different.
And that
you know,
video just make it so much better.
And that video,
Right.
Y'all niggas, y'all really
so
don't know.
much
That
better.
video
Hey,
make it
so
so much
it's
better.
blowing my mind right now because you know, I mean, some people will contact y'all just for the pictures.
Yeah,
You
of
know what I'm
course.
saying? Just
Yeah.
for, hey, I want a cool picture to post on Instagram
Yeah.
because
Right.
with this whole Instagram thing, like people feel like they have to post
Yeah.
professional pictures. You know what I'm
You have to
saying?
look a certain type of way.
Exactly.
Gotta be
Ooh,
crispy and all
But
that.
real like, so alright, so how does like, I don't know, how does those people who just want to post pictures, does it play into or does it downplay the real artistic stuff? Like when y'all do have artistic stuff, do y'all feel like people don't really pay as much attention because everybody is posting those type of pictures?
Like
or-
clickbait.
Kinda.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
yeah, you know what I'm
clickbait.
The only reason why I say that is because like you'll take pictures of a person and you know we're photographers so we're gonna put our artist touch into it regardless but it's like the one that they like is like oh I just like it because my face looks good and my ass looks good and we're like oh but the background it's not
Yeah,
really
it's-
it the lighting
Yeah.
could be a lot better like
Yeah.
don't post that one and then they
Or the
just
ones they
kinda,
hate.
Because it
Yeah.
like devalue
Yeah.
your work. It devalue your work.
Yeah.
exactly.
Big time.
The artist, you
Or
know,
they
like,
try to
Oh,
edit
yeah.
on top of that
Yeah.
I'm like ugh.
it's like the artist's eye is different from the regular.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
yeah
So it might always be like a little bit of a conflict there when it comes to, but this picture right here got this, and this one.
Yeah.
But
And
this
this-
one,
but they see like, nah, I don't look right in this one. But you see
Yeah.
like, nah, the lighting
this
perfect.
one
This
is like
I
can
perfect
fix it up
yeah.
exactly how you want it.
exactly
But this is the one.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people do just look for them pictures to post on Instagram rather than looking for the art to put on their wall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference between a photographer and a client.
right
And you know the creative ones that want to make that art, then you know the ones that just want
Right.
to just post them on Instagram. And
Yeah.
if you paying,
exactly that's when it
Just
comes
gonna-
into
you gonna do
the
what you
gotta do.
business
At the
aspect.
At the end of the day,
At the end of the day, you
Yeah.
gotta do what you gotta do.
book with us, Framework Media.
I feel you on that, though.
hey man,
you
that's
on that.
crazy. It's like now, like with social media and stuff like that. I guess like photo shoots and stuff like that. Everything is kind of
Don't believe what you
diluted
see.
right now. You know what I'm saying? Like there is a flood of everything. There's a flood of photographers, rappers, podcasters now in 2019. Like
Ooh, I just said talk about this morning.
everything. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's kind of harder right now for the talent, the actual talent, to kind of
So
kind of
not.
break through.
I don't feel like
But
it
at the
is.
same time, I don't feel like it is. It's like you know what I'm saying? Because the quality of your work is gone.
Exactly.
It's
Product-
gonna
Right.
override.
is always-
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, bro, it's gonna
The
override.
people who actually taking it serious and actually putting the work, they gonna stand out.
right
But also, it's the people that's actually doing the work too, because every person I done seen that work with us, oh, I love y'all personality. Like y'all made it so easy to do the shoot. This is my first shoot. I'm so comfortable now. Like we bring the personality, the vibe to the shoot, and we also go bring the quality to you.
right
And I hope, I don't know, because I kind of know y'all, but people that's looking on the outside looking in, like I hope they can see the difference between y'all as a group as photographers and then some other photographer that just do like gimmicky shit. And then the people that put in creative work, you feel me?
right
So,
And that's why I,
I
think
mean-
now with Janelle, that's what's coming. Like she brought the projects to the group type, and now people go see this creative side if you understand it or not, which is gonna be posted on our framework page.
yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people won't understand that because they haven't tapped in. It's like listening to a song and listening to it, and listen to a song just liking the beat.
Yeah, and the gimmicky photographers, you can catch those guys easily because, like that event that we went to, like this girl had a whole Halloween costume on, and she had like all this extensive art done to her chest work or to her chest. And these photographers was like, turn around, like just to like take pictures of her ass and stuff like that. And it's like, damn, she put in all this effort to get like this big ass scar on her chest, and y'all niggas not even paying attention to that.
Nah, it's
Whereas we would have been like, okay, let's get from this angle.
Focus on what
yeah,
she was trying to show.
exactly. All the work that she put in.
And also, any models out there that's doing nude photography, hit me up. I got a book that you should read. So make sure you're not getting taken advantage of, because they will take advantage of you and make you.
Yeah, and I will say that, like, they do take that stuff seriously. Like, they're not just, like... I mean, if you do want sexy pictures, that's fine. But, like, they make it into, like, where it looks creative and artistic and something that could be framed in, like, a museum. I've seen some of their pictures, and it looks really dope. I haven't done nude photography yet, but I'm open-minded to it.
no, for sure. So does I mean, like I keep going back to this Instagram stuff because it's kind of like
It takes
a
over the
thing,
world.
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But do y'all see? I mean, I can see it, but do y'all see like some of y'all work being put up like and
course.
framed and like in museums and all that stuff? You know
I
what
walked
I'm
into
saying?
Sam's house and see my picture on the wall, but that shit made my heart drop.
Nah, that's hard.
That
I seen
feels
this
so
shit
good.
live, bro.
That's when I first
Bought it, though,
started.
for real,
When
bro.
we linked up, we was talking about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's like a lot of photographers right now, they're not really focused on trying to like think of the structure of a museum and stuff like that. It's kind of not as popular as it used to be before social media. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's kind of like a lot of people, a lot of photographers, I don't feel like they're trying to get their stuff in like galleries and you know what I'm saying?
They trying to take pictures. They just
Because the Instagram took the gallery away. Like at first,
Yeah.
to see,
Instagram is
to
the
see a
gallery.
photographer
Exactly.
work, you had to
Exactly.
go to
That's
the gallery.
something Peter
Yeah.
McKinnon tapped into. He was saying that now we're just snapping it. It's all digital. Actually, print your work and let's see it. Blow it up.
Yeah.
Like
That's
it's
physical.
completely
That
different.
physical-
different.
that
Yeah.
physical
So many
hit-
ways.
hit completely different. You know what I'm saying? Give you a
Completely
completely different feel. That's like
magazines,
Yeah.
canvases,
That's like the
booklets for. It's so many ways to get your work out.
yeah, that's like the difference between like when you got goals and stuff like that, like typing your goals in and writing them down.
Yeah.
When you write them down, you get that whole different feel. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
Honestly, I can
Putting
still
putting
look
a,
for this
putting a
conversation.
quote on your mirror,
Yeah.
reading it every day when you look at it, like
Right.
nah, for sure.
feel different.
That does matter.
It's an entirely
Writing it
different
down.
feel. For sure. We can kind of, you know what I'm saying, roll into, I guess, topics, you know what I'm saying? And
I just got to say one thing.
what's up?
The Cowboys lost the last 2 games after they dropped Dez Bryant.
Yeah, I'm about
They
to
went
ask, where you
down.
staying now? Where you
Yeah.
at?
Oh my God.
Right down the street
So
from
you
the
still?
Cowboys.
I'm
Stadium.
saying like you
No,
still with
like,
Dez
where
now?
you
Like you
stand?
still?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I mean wherever he at, you know,
You
I'll go to him.
So
if
when
he-
you come back to the Cowboys, I don't want to hear your mouth.
I'm gonna be a Cowboys fan. He's the legit. He's the legit. That's the man. I'm a Browns fan. Though. I'm support Odell. He a fool. Y'all see one. Y'all see these catches he been doing.
Yeah, he is.
Nigga fool. That nigga cleats a fool too.
You seen
He
them?
be clean.
Them
He-
hoes fire.
he's still young,
Finding
too.
Nemo
Oh,
cleats.
dumb,
He's
bro.
still young, but
Fire.
he got that swag with it. You know what I'm saying? He cut his hair, look more grown.
I think I was talking to Tevin about this, bro. Just about how now athletes are more than just, you know what I'm saying, get on the field, the court, and do what they do. You know what I'm saying? It's an actual brand.
That's
Yeah,
that
actual
social
brand.
media like this.
Yeah,
You actual brand.
You
That's
got
how you
they
make money.
watch 24/7.
dog. It's so crazy, like just the dynamics that social media added to everything. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like-
question, because I had an argument with this about somebody who started all the making money, like just changing athletes' life.
What you mean?
Who started what
Jordan,
athlete?
really.
You're right.
Jordan.
Jordan
No.
started.
Hold on.
Yes, he did,
What do
bro.
you mean
Like, who
by
started
that?
it? Like who started the instead of you going broke after you retire,
Oh, you talking about like
Oh,
doing something after?
like after sports,
but building it during?
That's a good
It's
question.
an easy one.
I wouldn't even know on that.
It's an easy one.
Who?
Who?
LeBron James.
Nah,
Nah.
LeBron James.
What?
LeBron
I didn't say
James.
he started
I
it.
don't want to say he started.
He
I
definitely
didn't
took it
say
to a
he
new
He
started
took it to
level.
another level.
Yeah, he
but
took
I
it to
don't
LeBron
another
wanna
level,
James.
so-
I don't wanna
Yeah,
say
he made
started.
it. He made it
Him
visible
going to
for
LA
everybody.
was, that's all that was.
Yeah, I
Bro, don't do
know,
that.
bro.
Don't do
Jordan
that,
was
bro.
different,
Give
bro.
LeBron-
Jordan,
yeah,
Jordan
Jordan-
took Nike to Jordan took him and Nike to another
Right.
level, bro.
Jordan took
But at the
Jordan to
same
another
time,
level.
at the same time, though, listen though. Outside of Jordan, the shoes, and
Yeah.
Nike, the brand,
Yeah.
and Space Jam, Jordan ain't really just got
What you mean?
like.
his like cultural impact and his
Oh, no,
business
yeah, for
impact
sure.
is
Yeah,
like
because-
different, bro.
For sure.
Like,
Yeah.
because you gotta remember Jordan's is a business. As much as people don't want to claim it, that's a business. I know he ain't doing like banking or some sort
Nah,
of
yeah, he
shit.
doing a lot of other
So
shit
Jordan the
besides
shoes-
them Jordans.
Bro, they still
doing
the
it.
number one selling shoes Period, bro.
It blows my mind.
He got his own brand with the other athletes, football players.
Aren't
Man,
they putting
yeah.
out like a
Colleges,
new
like,
Space
it's-
Jam too?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, LeBron, they say.
Yeah.
But LeBron really started that shit, bro.
Yeah. I ain't
I don't
gonna
want to say he the
started,
first
bro.
of like the social media age.
Well, yeah,
at
but-
first, but like we can
'cause
see
social
him.
media-
Like,
social
we didn't
media
see
made it more
Jordan
visible. It made it
moves
more
that.
easier.
You just felt his moves, but you can see
Was y'all
LeBron
playing the
moves.
game back in the day?
You said what?
Was y'all playing the game hard back in the day?
What
Tevin though, them games we used to be on them games. These people making millions of dollars just to sit at home and play games, and
Yeah.
we was that cold.
For sure. I don't know though, bro. It's like when you talk about like outside of sports, like you just talking about the business aspect of it, or is just like the total?
It's total impact you have on this world. Like another
Jordan for sure.
Yeah,
you
Jordan.
can't say
Jordan
you can't say
impact
LeBron,
done, bro.
bro. Do you not,
Jordan owned a few prisons.
bro?
That was the wrong Jordan, bro.
His-
They already
No,
debunked that, bro. That was the
nah.
wrong Jordan, bro. For real, bro.
Yeah.
It was the wrong Michael Jordan, for real.
Yeah,
Fake news.
Anyway,
Nigga missed
I'm
it.
talking about Jordan McCall,
Yeah, Jordan.
the nigga from Love and Basketball.
Yeah, but nah, I know we bigging up Jordan, but he just opened, I want to say 2 clinics in North Carolina that you don't need health
what's
care
up.
for.
Ooh.
So,
I
like,
seen
people with
that.
no health care, they can just go up there. So, Jordan doing some shit, bro.
Do you think
For real.
it's because he? I ain't gonna say that because that kind of
Say it.
I don't want to downplay it, like you know
Don't
what I'm
have to
saying.
downplay
But
it.
do you think it's because he genuinely felt that, or do you think it's just
like a text.
He
it's
doing
like,
it for.
you think it's
I
more
think-
strategic?
I want to say it's
business?
like it's both. I want to say it's both. I don't know. He might be genuine and doing it out the kind of like his heart, but it could be a business move.
It's
where
my
he
only
was
thing.
attacking-
It's my
it's
only thing to
definitely
that.
business.
It's my only thing to that. If it was genuine, why is this one of the first things that's, you know what I'm saying?
After so
on
long.
this side of it, you know what I'm saying? Like he don't really do this type of
Well,
stuff often.
so
I
we
know
don't know
people
what
don't
he
know
doing
Jordan
behind
is
the
the
scenes.
only because he's the, I don't know if he's the majority owner of the Charlotte Bobcat,
Yeah.
Charlotte Hornets now,
Yeah.
but he was the first executive to hire black people in that staff. So people don't. Jordan ain't doing like the little ground shit. Like
He
I
got
don't want
other
to say
stuff
little
going
shit. 'cause
behind
that-
the scenes.
Yeah, but like he doing like putting people into positions of power, black people into
100.
position of power.
And
I
that's
respect
what I feel like. I'm coming to you as humbly as possible. So I feel like what Framework Media do, like we legit help people behind the scenes, what people don't see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yesterday.
And even if you do us dirty, we still want the best for you. We gonna still help you out. We gonna still support you. But that's what we do as far as we want everybody to win. Type
Y'all spit game as far
spit game, help out.
Yeah.
Use this one.
on.
It's a different, whole different vibe. That's why I like Jordan, but I nigga LeBron, he definitely turned 2000
I don't
and
know,
beyond up.
Cause I ain't gonna get into LeBron, but it's some shit, bro. Cause I feel like LeBron be doing shit just for
He do.
media purposes and shit
But
like
doesn't
that.
Like what?
everybody though?
That's
like
why I said
all
Jordan
the
shit is
I
kind of
will
both
say
and like
though,
LeBron shit.
yeah,
Cause it's like,
I
LeBron,
feel where
LeBron
you
for
coming
sure
from,
got
bro.
the most strongest influence.
That's
Yeah,
it,
right now,
exactly.
yeah, sure.
Ever
Right now.
over Jordan, because a lot of people don't like Jordan because I don't even wear Jordan.
Jordan
But they
still
don't
got-
like him now. But like early 2000s, like
Jordan
when we
still-
was in school,
Jordan still got niggas that's 40 and he still got niggas that's 20-year-olds. Like,
Right.
He got
the
everybody.
old and
yeah.
new market. Yeah.
Like, bro, think about it. We didn't grow up in the Jordan.
Yeah, we
like,
grew up
we
in
didn't
the
see
era.
Jordan playing like that. We caught him on the Wizards, maybe, but
NBA classics.
you know what I'm saying.
Definitely
And
got
even
Wizards.
kids younger than us, like they know who Jordan
They
is.
still
Right.
buying shoes. They know that. They
We
still
caught a lot
know.
of stuff though when we was young. Dirk Nowitzki, Steve
Kobe
Nash,
Bryant.
Kobe,
100.
Kobe Bryant. What's that nigga?
Coldest nigga that ever touched a basketball, but I ain't gonna argue that. I ain't gonna argue that.
All right, man. You got it. You got it. You
Westbrook,
got it.
he there for me. But yeah, Kobe is definitely the most smartest mom.
What?
Westbrook is what? Houston getting the ring this year.
All right, well, we can go to the next topic.
He rooting for the Dallas Mavericks.
Hey, nah, but like with Framework though, like I've been paying attention to it. I've been watching it, and I seen where y'all was at when y'all first got it started, and I seen what new level it went to when y'all had Janelle. Not saying she was the determining factor, but you just can see the difference in how y'all move and y'all whole operations. You know what I'm saying, behind it. So I just want to throw that in there. Like I salute y'all.
Yeah, she's
for-
the mama of the group.
She like the glasses of the group. Bro.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
She put the glasses on, y'all can see now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. She
y'all
put
can-
that clarity
y'all
in
hit
there.
that thing.
Me and
Yeah.
Dave was
Like-
on some like, boom, you ready?
Nah.
Going any type, staying all day,
Yeah.
shooting all night, 2-3
Yeah.
days in a row.
I was
No
so-
sleep. I feel like this. Y'all niggas work hard in the hoe, bro.
No
Yeah.
sleep.
I'll be on Instagram, and no matter any time of night, these
They
niggas
be
live
on
and
live.
shit. They out in Dallas and shit. I'm like,
Bro,
goddamn, nigga, go to sleep.
That's the difference. It don't feel like work. It feels it's
No.
fun.
Yeah, they don't.
100, bro.
At all.
So okay, that kind of go into another question that I had, like, or that we had. It was just like, so doing it for chasing purpose over money. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I know at the end of the day, it's still a business,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, you know, that's y'all craft, y'all love it. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So when did it become? Okay, I guess I can ask. When it became more of a business, did y'all lose kind of some of that? You know, I know it's kind of early in it, but you know what I'm saying? Did anything change when it became more so business structured?
I'll say if anything, it got better.
It got better,
Yeah.
yeah.
Honestly.
I would say like, because we still do free projects. It's not like we took our artistry completely out of it. We just kind of limited how many free projects we're gonna do and determine like, so we each can do one free project a month. That's how we have it right
You
now.
can't get my secret. It's our secret.
We, hush. But it's, you know, it's within our
Get in when you fit
discretion.
in.
Nah,
Yeah. Whereas before they were just doing anybody's project for free. Like even whenever they did mine,
But I can
they hit
say
me up. You
We
know?
only did projects that we believe that people actually like. You know what I'm saying?
But that, I feel,
Brought something
I
to the
feel
table.
that's, everybody got to do that as far as
Right.
marketing wise. Like you got to reach out to what you want to get.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
The
So
people
you
that
also
can
do
be creative, we gonna do it
service
for free. Like
Right.
that's the fun stuff. But if you wanna just post a picture on a backdrop on some regular stuff, yeah, we need that. We need that money.
Yeah.
Right.
And food.
100.
Nah, for sure, that's real. But yeah, kind of going into like, so I mean, you kind of this topic, the first.
Oh yeah.
topic,
I just been noticing like on Twitter mainly that women obsess about celebrities different than men. Like it's not the same like passion, I guess. I don't know. I want to say passion,
mean?
but it's just different.
I don't believe it.
Like we look
You
at.
don't believe that? Me either.
You don't think women? Well,
Dog.
you might be an outlier, but like women like really like celebrities, bro. Like really like breathe.
Love 'em.
Yeah, like think they. I don't
Love
know how
'em.
to, I'm wording this. I might be wording this wrong, but y'all get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's talking about like female, like opposite sex, or like they
said
want to do.
like-
some-
he said
celebrity
like,
Just
obsession.
period. Like
Female-
not even say like male crushes.
Well, I
like,
told y'all
like,
just the
period.
other day. Yeah, like they
he
legit.
He
What? We talking
That's
about?
a period.
Yeah, it's been a situation like that, but I've realized in the last week that they do get 100% influence. A lot of people get 100% influence off of social media.
Yeah,
Sending
celebrities,
you
bro, like
celebrities.
bro.
I want to pose like this. I need this
What's the name?
outfit.
Do this.
I
what's
mean,
the
but
name do
everybody
that?
looks for inspiration somewhere,
I do
and
that.
celebrities have like the most resources, so they're out there doing the
Not
most.
copying though.
They seen
I'm
the most.
not-
I get what you're saying. They seen. the
Yeah,
most.
like they have the most resources. Whatever they want to create, they can make it happen. So of course, like when we're on Instagram and we're looking for something that we want to do, we're gonna get inspired by what we see, and most of the time that's a celebrity because they got all the money and they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Not really.
Period.
When it comes to like
Sometimes it do. It be like a
I'll
step
say
past
men
dudes
versus
doing shit.
women, men
Yeah.
versus women, like celebrity obsessions though.
Females is the worst.
I think
To
females
the
get
I
a.
don't think
And we
men
do.
obsess about a.
Y'all be
celebrity.
obsessed
I
over
ain't
these
gonna lie.
basketball
Y'all-
players.
If
If
Paige
Yes, y'all
Turn
do.
come in this door
And
right
athletes.
Ah, okay.
Because I be like, what the hell?
Kobe, my
How
nigga,
dare
today.
you.
But one thing that I do see women do more than like men is the celebrity couple relationships. I'll be like, bro, like
What you mean?
they be
relationship
posting
goals.
like, yes, I'm
I be hating
like,
that.
like
Fake as hell.
Kaylani and YG, they did like some like random touch on stage, and everyone's like, oh
Bro.
my god,
Bro, I seen them niggas
they're
too
so
much for that whole
perfect.
week. I seen
Yes,
they was
for
big, bro.
that
They was
whole
on social
week,
media
it's
too much,
like-
bro.
Just the other day, I was about to post. Like I seen like 2 or 3 girls on Facebook, so that's why I hate on Facebook. Say,
you go.
well, I want to go on a date. Like, this.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to go on a date, why don't you just ask a dude that you want to go on a date with?
Because then if they ask,
You know what I'm saying? See what you gonna put it on Facebook because these niggas is thirsty and they gonna say,
Yeah.
oh, shit, I take it, and whichever one she picked from.
exactly. So if it's effective, why would I change it?
Because that's not the right way. Yeah.
Man.
How would you even find a friend like
You
that?
finna have 20 niggas come in. You finna say all 20 niggas
And I'm
thirsty.
gonna weed
And say,
out,
well,
and I'm gonna
you
pick
You
who I
can't
want.
say that. That's
I just want to let it be known that I've never done this before.
nah. I was in the comments. I was like,
My nigga better than that 20, bro. My nigga better than that 20, bro. My nigga
Nah,
top
for
5.
sure.
You hear me?
But that's
top
20
five,
new
yeah.
niggas that wasn't in your line before, so you can kind of weed through
That's
who you
right.
want to
They
fuck with.
all want
You
to
finna
say.
get 5 that's the same. Always comment.
That's why relationship is messed up.
Why? How is
For
that?
stuff like that, like you meet somebody and then this girl go, obligate this dude to do whatever just because she got the cake.
So you talking about like paying? Like,
No, not even that. Just I'm the girl. I'm cute. So you gotta.
Oh,
do
like the prize type of thing. Like I'm the prize.
Nah,
Impress me.
I mean, but if you a man, you know your worth. Like
exactly.
Right.
I don't
yeah,
know.
I'm
I
benefiting
feel
from.
he wanted to reciprocate. Like
For sure.
I'm a prize too. Like
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
You
But
a
it's
prize
like, okay, yeah,
too.
you're right. I am winning with you.
Yeah.
But let's not get it twisted. Like,
Let's not get it.
You
said,
winning
I'm
with
saying,
me
like,
too.
that's
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
we go out.
It's only a
Like
few
shit,
bosses
you
like
come
that.
to me.
You say what?
It's only a few bosses like that.
It's only
a lot
a
of
few.
niggas
Handful.
don't have the mindset.
Nah, for sure. But when you do have it, it's like
I swear they attract to you more than you attract to them. I promise you.
it's a different feel for sure.
It is.
It's a different feel.
I
for
said,
sure.
y'all know how it is when we go out. I ain't gonna put that on out there like that. But
Puts it out there.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we be confident in who we are. You know what I'm saying? We some handsome fellas.
Yeah, you ain't gotta do the extra shit.
At all.
You know?
Well,
And
what
Sam
is-
got 24
what is-
shoes right to the left of us.
What is the
So yeah, he can match it with any fit.
but what is considered extra shit? Because if you're trying to pursue somebody, like I'm not about to be just putting my effort out there like that. If you're trying to impress me, you know, at least
I
not
got-
on the
well,
first,
gonna put the effort
maybe
out.
second date. I'm
To
not.
me, is extra shit is out of character.
Exactly.
Like you
It's
selling
not
somebody you ain't.
Oh,
like,
you-
selling
Oh, my
some shit
God!
that ain't
Give
you.
me some right there.
Oh,
Yes,
man.
sir.
You hit that on the head.
We know about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real, bro.
Nah, for
Be who
sure.
you are. Be
hit that
who
on the
you
head.
are from the jump. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah, for
saying?
sure.
That's why people can't trust nobody these days because you go be a whole different person and then a month later you meet the real person.
Yeah.
Dog.
And I think men can peep that from other men, like off the rip.
What you mean from other
Like,
dudes?
like,
Yeah.
bro,
Like
you
you
ain't
can
like
tell
that,
when
bro.
somebody doing some extra stuff.
Oh
Like,
yeah, from the jump.
Like those,
Especially
like,
our own color.
Like those memes talking about
Yeah.
when you
Remember
get
that
around
time when
your
when I shot 20 niggas?
Yeah, shit like that. Like, bro, relax. When did you do that?
Big cap, man. That shit is funny. Nigga get around a group of girls like, man, nigga, I got so much money in my pocket, bro. I don't know where this shit came from.
Putting out fake money.
But girls do the same thing. They be talking about how they gonna cook and if I had a man, I'd be wearing lingerie
but
every night. Like,
Honestly,
sis,
if
no.
you the nigga that deserve that,
Yeah.
and the female, it's like when it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's genuine. You would feel it. Like you would feel the woman doing the stuff on accident, on purpose.
Exactly.
Type
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
And then the dude, same way. Like I'm not the type of nigga that would cheat. I wouldn't go behind my girl back at all if I was getting what I wanted at home. If I wasn't getting what I wanted at home, I'm gonna let you know.
I'm gonna let you know.
What you mean? What you
You
mean?
gonna
Voice
let them
your
know by
opinion.
cheating?
Like,
Or
you
you
gonna-
He gonna voice his opinion.
I'm gonna voice my
Yeah,
opinion.
he gonna voice-
So you're not saying you're gonna be like, hey, I'm finna go cheat. Like you just
No, I'm gonna say
He gonna say
This
what's
is
the
what I
problem.
need.
He's saying he gonna say what the problem is now.
exactly. That's
If the
solution
problem
for
don't
the
get
problem.
fixed, he don't know what's gonna happen.
The problem don't get fixed. That's over with.
Communication.
Communication.
That's all
bro.
it is.
yeah.
And
But
That's crazy.
so is it a struggle? Is it a struggle? Like, bro, it's like a never.
communicate
It's like
with
a
the black
never
woman, yeah.
ending.
What you mean? Look, I ain't even hear.
Never mind, never mind. Let me not-
Don't repeat it. Don't
Nah,
let
nah,
it slip.
nah, nah.
I know
We're not
it's
gonna
slip.
read
Something
that.
slip. Yeah,
Relax,
something slip.
relax. But nah,
not
like
racist.
it's like a
Yeah,
nah. It's like a never ending battle when it
Back,
comes to. It's like a
you was wrong or not, or y'all
nah,
grown.
it's like all right. So when you do like, it's like a pull. Like I demand this, but I demand. It's like a
like entitlement?
yeah. Like you know what I'm saying in a way.
And also, it got to be compromised though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
what
That's
I'm
what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Gotta be
That's
compromised.
pretty much what I'm getting at. You know
You have
what
to
I'm
trust
saying?
each other too, because you have to trust that I'm not gonna be this type of person. You
Or
have to trust
change
that
up on them,
Yeah.
yeah.
Especially in this game that we in, like we
Now,
deal with a lot of
Hold
girls,
that button. Hold it.
a lot of girls. So
Bro, I swear it's like if you can't even be confident and understand that I'm here to work, ain't even
yeah,
about the females. It's
Yeah.
like
legit to the
I
point where,
can't.
bro, me and David work. We don't be the girls be throwing themselves like that's another conception as a photographer. Like we all just be trying to mess
Yeah,
with the girls,
yeah.
bro.
it'd be the same way the other way.
Yeah.
The whole
Yeah.
side.
She's witnessed it.
I have. It's kind of.
Yeah, I don't want to box all females into a category, but like they
Yeah.
feel like you can get free pictures now and shit. And they
Yeah.
hollering at you and
Of
shit
course,
like that. Yeah.
of course. That's why we should go ahead and sit. It's to the point where we
Like
texting
Janelle
the
got
same
list.
thing.
The little man.
They'll hit me up, they'll hit David up, and then they just go like bounce it back like a mother father. Like
We
you
legit
know,
send them the
I'm
same
gonna get that
message.
same. Yeah, exactly.
The same
Y'all
message.
gonna think I don't
They really are petty like that. They're dead ass.
We'll screenshot it. Look who hit me up. Oh, she hit me up too. Bet.
And I be in
Send
a
the
group
same
message just looking.
Y'all can say like Janelle, like the manager, like it gotta hit Janelle first and then like.
No,
I say the manager, but like
just to.
you be like,
You know, she
Janelle,
like
look at this shit.
overseeing,
You're
yeah.
like,
I be seeing the same stuff they be seeing for sure. Yeah.
the coordinator.
Yeah.
That group chat is definitely a food too, though.
Yeah.
We just like anything business wise, we gonna bring it to each other.
Right.
So we
That's
all
the best way to do it.
And we all got the
It's some
Instagram
friends shit
password.
too, though.
We
Like,
all see it too.
we
Yeah.
will be talking in the group chat. Y'all see how we was arguing in the group? I was in the thought I was in the
Like, bro, that's funny though, man. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said though, it's kind of like a pull, like when what he was saying, compromise though. Like that's where the
You
compromise
gotta
come into
compromise.
play.
But you also gotta understand when you do wrong, admit to it, and try to do better.
Is it hard? Is it hard for you to admit?
Yes.
Are you
Is it
able
what?
to- Is it damn? It's
a question.
Like, bro, I'm saying, like, is it hard for you sometimes to admit, like, when you
Not at all.
when you are wrong?
Not at all, bro. If I feel like I'm wrong in any situation, even if I'm not wrong, I find out what I did wrong in that situation to make you feel like that. I understand why you feel like this, man. I do apologize for coming at you this way or being in this way, but it's to the point where you fight so hard trying to get this motherfucker to understand rather than trying to argue.
Yeah.
I think that's what arguing, like, especially in relationships. Sometimes you forget what the purpose is, and you just trying to hurt feelings at a certain
Right.
point.
After a while.
Yeah, after a while, you just trying to hurt. Like, who gonna get hit the hardest is on some shit. So
And that shit fuck you up once you get to that level. That level, like, damn, he's
I always say,
that's when it really
My
stopped.
thing
this
is,
shit.
bro, like, I ain't trying to. I'm not gonna try to like hurt you, like how you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, remember you said that, bro.
remember you said that.
Remember you said
That's
that.
why I
bro.
was
I
Like,
don't know,
saying-
man, but sometimes them jabs be different, bro. They be throwing
It be
haymakers,
different.
bro.
Like, you gotta get your revenge
Nigga, like,
on
when
me.
you-
Like, revenge.
Yo, mama ain't like, all right, bro. What you
Yeah,
trying
if
to
you
do?
get third, if you get third,
Be
yeah.
like that, bro. For real. bro.
he said, what you trying to do? Like, you trying to box or something.
Get some boxing words. You can throw off the balcony and say something
Hey,
about my mama.
you see what his no is, nigga.
Yeah.
You
Right.
go off of that.
Don't
bro,
mess
that's
with
how my
Sam.
mama- my grandmother, bro. Yeah,
You
bro.
gotta box.
A whole Martin out here.
Nah, that's funny though, man. But
But yeah, it change your vibe when they hear that. You hear that shit when they mad. And
all right, so
then-
let me ask you though: are you quick to admit when you wrong in your situations? Like when you are wrong, are you quick to admit it? Nah, because I want to hear this
Are
from,
you
from
talking
a
about-
woman's perspective too, though.
Well, my relationship's kind of like perfect, so I don't have problems with that.
100.
But with Davion and David, I do admit when I'm wrong. I feel like today, I didn't know that we were gonna be here for like a longer time, and I feel like we talked about it. And Davion's the type that will just keep repeating what he says, and so it's kind of like gets to the point where you're like, all right, like you're right. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I mean, he kind of like forces you to admit that you're wrong.
but I was still making like understand like the part we did wrong. Yeah, time is time. But
Yeah.
I just I wasn't.
Well, I know Davion, so I know you.
I wasn't just for sure, for
Yeah, I
sure.
see,
But I wasn't just talking about like in relationships. I was just
In
talking about,
relationships?
like, in general.
Oh, in general? Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely admit when I'm wrong. I'm the type that I'm gonna let you know, like, oh yeah, that's my bad. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
You
have,
go, you
I don't have like a pride issue at all.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's what they say. He got games on
Hey, nah, we gonna hit him, man. I'm gonna hit him back.
But nah, a lot of relationships go left because I feel like whoever gets to that, let's be an adult about it first.
Bro,
The other one, they
exactly.
pride be too much, and I've been in that situation before. Glad I grown out of it even a person.
That's why with anybody I talk to, girlfriend, whatever. If you feel like I did you some type of way, talk to me right there and then.
Right there and then.
But sometimes women,
It take time.
sometimes women
It
can't
take-
formulate those words.
Take
I'm
your
not just
time.
gonna say women either
Yeah,
because
take your
sometimes
time.
people
Yeah,
just
same
can't
with me.
I
formulate
would
those
say
words in the
more
moment.
than it
I
is
stand
like
up.
formulating the moment. It's like, damn, do I have a right to say that I feel some
Of
type of
course
way?
you do.
That's why you-
But
that's
no,
why-
because a lot of niggas will make you feel like, well, shit, we not together, so like,
And if you with them,
fuck what you
That's
talking
the wrong
about.
type of
I see
nigga.
that.
yeah, hey, yeah,
That's
that's
the wrong type
But
of
you
nigga.
gotta
I've
But
been on
it-
the game too long.
But yeah, nah, for
I've been
sure.
on the game too long.
But nah, but you have to kind of realize where you are. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And if you don't know,
Exactly.
I'm talking about like in that
Make it
relationship. But
understanding, yeah.
if you don't know, then just have a conversation about it.
Right.
nip it to the bud.
There's another thing. Ask. Like, you
Yeah.
can always have a
Communication.
conversation.
Yeah, and then-
Communication, yeah.
It's
A
like
lot of people
it's
just be afraid, honestly, just like
I'm
to
not
share
afraid
how
of
they're
nothing.
feeling. You may not be afraid, and you may not be afraid, but a lot of people don't want to put themselves out there. Like they're like, all right, well,
They pride.
I think they're doing this, so I'm about to go do this, or like, I can't talk to my partner about this because last time he kind of made me feel like guilty for having these feelings in the first place. What?
Bro,
Bro, it's all right, bro.
Right.
Relax, bro.
Bro,
That nigga took some pre-workout, boy. That nigga said,
let's just say you out y'all here now, working on y'all craft, trying to better yourself in life, and then you have somebody, you know what I'm saying, think you out here fucking around.
bullshit. I know that hit different, though. I know that hit different.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
Cause you trying to do your business, like you doing your business, and she think you doing some other shit.
Yeah.
And this business is you gotta be a strong woman to be in, bro.
Strong.
For real though.
Especially when it's
It's time
Man,
management
it's
too.
worse for me. I feel like my boyfriend's a tailor. I'm like, damn, you be taking measurements of girls. Y'all be out all types of
That's-
clothes.
that's
You
a
be
part
with
of trust,
naked
though.
models backstage.
It take trust.
Oh,
It
yeah,
definitely
we
is a
win.
lot of trust.
that's what you gonna take yourself.
Y'all
Yeah,
think
yeah.
photographers is bad.
But yeah, you gotta have
Fast
trust.
as it
People don't
is,
trust
like
each other no more. Like they don't even trust their friend. They don't
Right.
even have a friend in this person before they.
It's like they don't trust anybody.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah.
It's I don't know, man, but I think that when it comes to certain things like insecurities play a part in it, and not just saying like insecurities are a bad thing or just a horrible thing. It's natural, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody has insecurities,
Yeah.
but at the same time, you know, you got to be able. You can't impose stuff on people. You know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Right.
You can't put stuff on people.
That's my whole thing. Like, don't just assume that I'm doing something and have it made up in your mind that I'm doing it.
Right.
Exactly.
Like
That's
figure
something I
out.
had to deal with yesterday, and I was saying like, is it because you saw it, or is because you felt some way, and then that's what you thought you saw?
Right.
Like you
Or-
gotta separate that.
Or is this a you thing, or is it really me? Like, is something I'm doing really, or is it just like,
That's
is
a-
this a common theme in your relationships? Because if so, let me know. Because I know it's not me, and I can't do nothing to change that about you. So you got to work on yourself.
Yeah, we're gonna. You almost have to say it like that, but you know,
You really do gotta say
you know,
that.
some people do take. Everybody takes something different.
But it
Like,
ain't meant
I
for
would
everybody, but you
attack
do
my
gotta say
girl
it
like
just
I
like
attack
that,
my
bro.
homeboys on some shit. Like,
Damn.
hey, get to, you know what I'm saying? You slacking,
That's what you do.
Exactly.
but at the same
I
time,
do. I do though.
You
No,
have to.
'cause I do though. Like,
they sensitive. They a little bit more
yeah,
sensitive.
but like,
gotta
but
be
you gotta
sweet
bring it to
them.
them because I
Rough.
don't want to say girls, but they don't get like if you beating around the bush, they need that whole direct.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you gotta beat around the
Nah,
bush.
bro, like this was wrong. This was happening.
sure.
Not like some
Well, I-
some light shit.
I feel better that y'all are saying that, you know, every girl's sensitive. Because my boyfriend made it sound like I just didn't grow up fighting, so I just got soft skin. But
Yeah, you
it's
look
a girl
sensitive,
thing.
man.
Nah,
You a little sensitive, Nelly.
For real.
nah, that's funny, but nah, we can talk about like you know
That's
this.
y'all. Y'all doing y'all motherfucking thing.
Hey man,
He trying to lead the podcast.
That's it, real. Like,
Media podcast.
yeah, like y'all 27. This is 27.
We hosting Andre.
consecutive weeks.
You said
yeah,
what?
man.
27 consecutive weeks,
Bro,
bro.
I couldn't even be considered.
And
I
honestly,
don't want to say consecutive.
Yeah,
It's break.
yeah.
It's break.
y'all have
Nigga
27
can't say
episodes.
consecutive on me.
That's a lot of
That's
videos.
half a year, right?
What we did like
Yeah.
4?
You hear me? That's a lot of videos in a short amount of time.
What, March? We started it.
Probably March or the end of February.
Really?
So,
Yeah.
Something like that.
Y'all been on that genius, though. That genius really a.
man, some
Yeah,
shit
man,
happened.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, you know.
Some shit got
Shit
tangled,
happens,
man.
you learn, you move on.
Yeah,
Y'all shit gonna be
learn
doing some
for sure.
shit. I just seen the background of that computer right there. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
dang fool.
Yeah, that was next up, but you know what I'm talking about. But
We gonna
Y'all
get
better
it. We
keep
gonna figure
your
it out.
framework. Come on, we gonna.
the shoulder.
Where the milk at?
I wanted to ask you, bro, like, when did you start rapping? Because I had watched that Cypher.
Oh
He's a
man,
silent killer.
y'all probably remember high school.
Yeah,
We came out with
Y'all
that
had a group,
mixtape.
yeah,
Y'all remember For Loco?
Yeah.
I thought my jerking crew was
But
lit.
yeah, man, you know, it's always
For
been
Loco.
It's mainly more poetry for me. I always like doing poetry, but
Hold on, who was in this group?
me, Fonzo, this, me,
Everybody,
and
the
Ken.
same people. Yeah, the same people.
But yeah, it's always been more poetry to me. But I can always turn it into rap, you know.
So poetry, you use that like as a means to express yourself when you feel like you can't to nobody, or is it just like you just do it for fun?
Like a hobby.
It's kind of for fun. Sometimes it's the way I feel. Sometimes it's how somebody else feel, and I'll just write it.
No, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Like I think was I talking to you? What we talking about that last podcast? We talking about like when people have like hidden
Hidden
talents.
talents,
Yeah.
They don't know. They don't.
Like, hold on, wait.
Right.
It's like
It's funny
everybody
because-
do something well, but nobody know about.
Right. It's funny because we were like just together shooting like family portraits that day. And it's like me and my cousin, Doll by Demi. She's our makeup artist, by the way.
She is
But
our makeup
anyways, what?
I said she is our makeup.
But you know, like I've just met David this year, so it's like I see like this sweet kind of like not nerdy, but like geeky little guy. Like he's like adorable, you know.
D-man of
And
Hey, for
then
real.
Let's
we
switch
get
up
in
one
the
day.
car and this man is going home and we're like, what's this? We watch the Cypher. He like, I'm gonna fill that pussy up with dick. I'm like, I can't even.
D-man.
I would have
Yeah,
never
that's
imagined
D-man
him
in the
saying
flesh,
that
bro.
in the past. Like never, ever.
Bro, it messed me up. Dave was like,
So he gonna put it in there.
the first
We was
time I
like,
seen him-
damn, do we know this nigga? Like,
Right.
Nah, for real. Hey,
no, we don't at all.
hey, look, everybody has their side that don't nobody know. You know what I'm saying?
Like you in singing.
Yeah.
Who can
Rapping,
sing? You
singing,
can
Bro,
sing.
I still sing the songs
Oh,
that
you
Andre
can
done sung to me. I still sing the most to myself.
What you talking about?
Andre.
But Andre can sing. Only
He
him
talking about
for
you,
me.
I
yeah.
don't know what
He
they
can
talking
sing and
about.
rap. He can sing and rap.
And he can rap
Let's
music.
Let's get on the track, Andre. Come on now. Let's get on the track.
You do look
get
like
on
a
the
nice
track.
R&B singer though. You got the vibe.
Hey, I have no idea.
Who you look like though? Who you look
Hey,
like?
Tevin, what you call that nigga when he walked in?
Sisqo. Sisqo.
Hey, bro, chill.
Andre, let's get on the
I have
track.
no idea what they
Let's
talking
get on
about,
the
bro.
track, bro.
I don't know what they talking about,
What's
bro.
going on? Come
I'm
on.
doing the type of
On
song
the
this
track.
week.
All right,
I'm dropping
so
one.
what I do is like more so for me. It's like
Bro, say
it's
what?
nah, but it's not for like really the public for real. You know what I'm saying? Like
100.
I do that to express how I'm feeling in the moment
Yeah, bro,
and
but
get
that
it out when I
sound
feel like I
good.
don't have nobody.
And
I
he got a
feel you.
Kendrick Lamar flow in his bag.
I feel it,
Bro,
He got a lot of flows in his back. Hey, Tevin, he got a lot of flows in his back. That nigga notes, his little voice memos and shit.
Bro,
Nah, but listen though.
Shit, bro.
Nah, but listen.
nah, bro, he got some shit, bro.
Nah, bro. Nah, but it's just more so for me to like kind of, cause that's why I asked you that question. Like, is it for you to just get what you're feeling out, like the poetry,
Right.
or is it, you know what I'm saying? But for me, it's just more so like, in
Like
that
you're
moment.
journaling.
Bro.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I
That's-
use that as my personal like. If I'm feeling something and I don't want to formulate it into words to
Right.
somebody, I'll just put it in form of poetry or
Right.
make a
That's
track,
how.
but-
That's
In
how
all
it is
honesty,
for me.
are you not afraid, but are you?
Are you holding yourself
hesitant?
back because you're
Exactly.
afraid
I
of
used
what
to be
people
the same way.
think?
Bro, if it wasn't for Fonzo,
it's just
Fonzo
turned
broke
into
me
Let
out.
it be,
Like, bro, I used to be
an
shy as
intervention.
hell.
Way.
Right, we're like,
I feel about
you
that
have to let it
when I
go.
be drawing. Like I
Yeah.
draw, like that's the shit
Nah,
I do.
for
I
sure,
draw.
yeah. It's
But
just like my talent.
but it's like it's not for, like you said, it's not for everybody else. It's
It's
like
for
for
you,
me. It's like
yeah.
for me.
But I feel like that's
Bro,
the difference
it's like
between
that.
real art and a product.
It
If you're
is,
doing it for
bro.
the masses, that's a product.
Yeah,
If
I
you're
hear
doing
music
it for
making.
yourself or for maybe like that one person in a whole different part of the country, that's art. And that's when it's like real and that's when it's vulnerable. Because that's how.
Piss me off with you.
Oh.
Selfish.
When the nigga got talent, you can see it. Like when the nigga see you, you can see it.
I mean,
Being selfish in a way, 'cause you got
He is, bro.
Right, we need to see it. The
Join
culture
this Cypher
needs you.
Sunday.
He got songs, bro. He got songs. Like
he got an old school song.
like-
What's that?
But I'm,
We talking about
it ain't
freestyle.
that.
It's
It ain't
something.
that.
To the point where he sing
Join
right
this
then, I can
Cypher
feel him.
Sunday. Let's
Look, I
get
did
it.
Andre.
I'm doing it on this Sunday.
Andre.
Shut the fuck up, everybody.
Hey,
But nah. Like I don't know. I guess for me, it's just I've thought about like you know what I'm saying, putting stuff out but not promoting it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, just
just-
like if somebody stumble
it's
up
a
on
Lucy,
it,
yeah, yeah.
they
Right.
just, you know what I'm saying?
I'm the
But
same way. I'm not nowhere trying to be no rapper.
It'll, bro.
It was
if I-
photography
listen,
shit.
listen,
Exactly.
I'm
That's how we
gonna say
started,
this.
bro, just
I'm gonna say
doing
this.
it
I'm
out.
gonna say this though. If I ever do put anything out, it's gonna be under a different alias,
And you'll never see it
I'm
promoted,
never. I will never promote it ever.
So you
know
don't
what
want to
I'm
be
saying?
famous.
That's how I was doing that
Nah,
YouTube
I
shit.
think so
That's
too,
how I was
bro.
doing
Not
that
even off
YouTube
the
shit. I ain't
podcast?
promote this shit at all,
I mean,
bro.
the
yeah, your
podcast
YouTube was
is
going off.
different.
Bro, watch Sam YouTube. This YouTube was going off.
That was like 3
I ain't
years,
know.
3 years ago. But I didn't tell nobody because I didn't feel like
Yeah,
like you don't,
everybody,
like,
you know.
it's like a different feeling when it's.
I ain't even know, but I was
When
like,
they know you're
it's
doing
like-
it, they knock you down for it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he only got this many views.
I like his mind.
Y'all be on Joe Budden podcast.
you said what?
Y'all be on Joe Budden podcast. Not Joe, yeah, Joe, not Joe Budden.
it's Joe Budden.
Joe Rogan, the dude,
Yeah,
the number one
yeah,
podcast.
no,
He did a one with Kevin Hart. I swear it was like an hour and a half, the longest podcast. But he legit told you that social media is all about negativity. Anything you do, people go down you some type of way.
Yeah.
They go find some way to.
But that's life.
Yeah, you can't
That's
do
That's
right,
life.
exactly. So
Social media is just a reflection of life, honestly.
well, why do it gotta be? Why gotta be negative though? Like, why can't?
But life is people
some
are
people
negative.
are just negative.
Hurt people hurt people.
I think people put their fears onto other people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my closing tip today.
On that?
Yeah,
nah,
but like I think people put their fears on other people. So when you come to advice for somebody else, they be like, "Nah, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't think this, and I don't think you can do that." But like,
Exactly.
you don't understand, like. When
Man.
somebody got the passion for it, bro, let that person have that passion. Let them go through it. If it's a phase, let them go through that phase.
Nah,
but don't like
Because
kill
sometimes
somebody.
the phase
never know what's gonna
the
come
phase
out of
is,
it.
And
It's a
phases
reason.
matter sometimes. You know, yeah, it's a
Transition
reason.
is something
Because you
else.
might look at it as a phase, but that's somebody's passion, bro. That's like somebody, they love that shit, bro.
Right.
Hey.
Andre, I was
And I-
actually talking about you the other day.
What you talking about?
When I told you I'm good at whatever I do, I'm the best at whatever I do.
Yeah.
He was like, be realistic, like you.
Yeah.
Bruh, I feel like whatever I put my hands on, I'm the best at what I do.
Nah, for
Right.
sure. But that's like it's like you supposed to feel that way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, ain't nobody better than me at this.
Yeah.
Right.
That's like a level of confidence that a lot of
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
And when
yeah,
I
people
was
don't have
when I
that.
was saying that, I'll be transparent right now and say when I was saying that, I was in a place to where it was kind of hard for me to see certain things for myself. So I was imposing it on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when I
The
did
growth,
say
that's
like,
real.
you know what I'm saying? I keep it 100. You know what I'm saying?
The growth,
That's what
yeah.
that was.
Because I didn't
And-
call myself.
That's
That's
what
why
it
I
was
put
for
it
sure.
down. Because I didn't call myself downplaying somebody else shit. Because I don't believe in myself the same way
Exactly.
they
Right.
believe in themselves.
Exactly.
That's
And
what's
even
real.
like back to the phases part, like I get what y'all are saying about it being a phase, but I'm big on like God has like a plan for you. So all these
Exactly.
phases, they're contributing to something bigger.
It's a
So
purpose to
it's
the
not
plan,
even
for
just
sure.
a little
Everything
phase.
happens for a
That
reason.
little phase taught you how to do this, which is going to be beneficial to this, which is going to lead you to that next step and so forth. So
Yeah,
Exactly.
so-
Even time and like everything happened at the right reason. I told y'all shit. Y'all was trying to do the y'all mentioned the group stuff a long time ago.
Yeah.
But y'all waited 26 episodes, and I feel like this is the perfect time.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Nah, for
it's
sure.
facts.
Me and David meeting the perfect time.
Yeah.
Us meeting Janelle the perfect
we
time.
already know each other,
It's
remember?
crazy.
I'm talking about.
But nah, yeah, like I was saying though, like in the moments when I was saying it, because I remember saying it too, you know what I'm saying? And I know what, like me diving back into the mental space that I was in at that time when I was telling you that,
Yeah.
it just wasn't a good mental space. And I can sit here like as, you know, somebody who is not
And I
have a
wasn't
problem
trying to
with-
put you down.
Nah. I know,
Let's say
but
shit,
that's a good thing that you did bring that up because now I'm to the point to where I don't have a problem with admitting certain areas that I was mentally
And that's-
when I did
that's
certain
good,
things.
You
yeah.
never grow if you don't.
But at the same time, it is important to focus in on something, you know? To have one area that you're like, this is what I'm really banking on. You can have like other hobbies and stuff like that, but because T.I. said that, I don't know if y'all watch Rhythm and Flow, but it was like this girl in there, she's like a stripper, she does lashes, she does makeup, she sings, she raps, and T.I. was like, you're good at all that stuff, but I need you to focus in on
One thing.
to be your moneymaker, and then,
That's
you know,
my
we could
problem.
talk depending on what
Great
it
movie.
is.
Motherfucking problem.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
I be doing a whole bunch of shit.
Dog.
I feel like I'm good at a whole bunch of shit, but I ain't never just focus
in.
on
On one thing.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. Like
Yeah.
like when me and David linked, bet you do the videos, you look at that hoe.
That's
I'm
why I
gonna
like
trust
that,
you
that
with
shit
that
how
hoe.
it came together.
And
That
so
shit
hard,
natural.
right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Just
I'm gonna
see
learn
the-
my craft, you learn yours. We all have our own roles. People don't delegate roles. They just want to do
That's one
everything.
thing
Right.
she brought up. She was like, something about being a leader. Like, we don't have a leader in the group. We all
everybody got
put
their
our own
roles.
way.
Wait. I didn't bring it up like I wanted to be the leader. I brought it
No,
up.
no,
Okay,
no,
good.
no,
I'm
no,
like,
I'm saying
I'll try vlog that's coming
I
out.
didn't-
she
I didn't-
said that the group don't feel like it has a leader. And
Thank
I'm saying,
you.
like, as
Ding,
far
ding,
as we
ding.
all pull our own weight. Like,
Yes.
And we are
Yes.
our CEOs, like we are our
Use-
founders of Framework
saying,
Media,
y'all
and
make me
she's
sound
even
like-
a part of the founder group. 'cause-
Big homie, she big homie. Big homie.
But with that mentorship that you had invited me to, that taught me how to have employees.
Yeah.
And I feel like with just the job that we work with the other little photography with the little kids and everything, that's something we can do to have a residual income from employees shooting these kids while we actually doing projects that we really want to do.
Or opening up a studio and just having a whole run,
yeah,
and we
studio
doing
is
all
coming.
types of shit that
Studio
we
is
wanna
coming
do.
soon.
So much.
We just
Nah,
be having
it's
so many
'cause
ideas.
I think art, like the age we at, I think art took off because like the older generation really don't
No,
fuck
they
with art
was
like
like,
that.
yeah.
Oh,
But I
yeah.
want to say, I don't know what the reason is, but I want to say it's a law passed that we had to take art classes. Like,
Yeah,
far
it
as
was,
elementary,
yeah.
like, junior
Especially
high,
with our
shit like that.
millennials, bro. Like, just the whole, our art is expressed
Yeah.
in different
Yeah,
ways.
it's different.
Clothing,
And it's being
Yeah.
more
hair,
Yeah.
just
Right.
everything.
It's everything.
Especially the last
It's
2
more
years.
exposure. You're seeing more people making it in different ways. Whereas like my parents, my dad's like 60 something, my mom's in her late 50s. Is like the only way you saw niggas making it, especially at the hood, was you go get a blue collar job at the post office.
sure.
You go do something that's
For real.
guaranteed money with good ass benefits. You didn't
real.
do no starving artist shit. You got family
I
members.
done tried that.
Look, I'm living that right now. I'm in that
Like,
mode
you
right
can't
now.
knock the people out like that though. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
no.
like,
That's all
still-
they knew.
As long as they having, enjoying
Right.
their life, but that's not for everybody.
At all.
But I think we know, like, it's a different, like, we got stuff like
We got no choice.
like the like we know our art side because we had to go through hella classes.
Right.
We went through 6 years elementary doing
Yeah,
art. We
yeah.
went through
The
2
classes
years
did
junior
nothing.
high doing
Finding
art.
yourself.
I don't think you had to take art in high school, but some niggas took art.
I
Like
think you had to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to
You
take
had
at
to
least
take
one
art.
class.
That's it. That's at least
It was
what-
a
took
form of
ceramics.
art.
And
That's at
even
least
one
two-
art class in college. I took art history.
Yeah, that's at least like 10 years of art, bro. Like you had to have 10 years of art,
Right.
just being our age. So,
But how
you
much
got,
stuff
like,
did
the
you
art
soak in
side.
from high school or from school in general?
Well, if you liked it, see, I like drawing. That's why I was like, nigga, I love
Yeah.
that shit. So,
Yeah, not for sure.
Yeah, I like music too. Like
Yeah.
I was legit
Music,
playing
yeah.
cello,
Yeah.
violin,
like
bass.
shit like that. Like,
Yeah, people don't even
so
know
like
that.
you
I
just
was a
developed
nerd.
that love for it. But
So I
like,
moved to Lamar.
these older peoples, I don't know if they had hobbies.
Oh, you got good ass memory.
Yeah, you was in choir too. I got it. Me too.
I used to want
Yes,
to play
sir.
Yeah,
snare.
Look at him.
Snare.
Yeah.
Me
Oh,
too.
that-
My brother
You was like
Nick
drumline.
Cannon. Because of Nick
Nah,
Cannon.
Nick Cannon.
even before drumline, like I grew up next to like in Pine Bluff, the college UAPB was down the street from my house. So I grew up hearing the band every day, like while I'm outside playing football.
That's
You
what
know
I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying? And then when I would go to the games and actually see, you know what I'm saying, the snare, like I would always just be.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. My
Hard as
brother
hell.
was in a band. That made me not want to be in the band. Like hearing him practice,
Facts.
bro.
Facts.
That's
Bro,
like-
his
it's-
nigga
it's
the
an
next
e-sport,
room
though.
over.
What do you play?
He played bass clarinet, the clarinet. I want to say he played saxophone.
Yeah, stuff
guitar.
like that.
He
Yeah.
played like a whole bunch of shit.
But
But
five.
violin, like he played like all kind of shit, bro. But
the loud shit.
you hear this shit all day, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
But
nah,
it
I feel you.
sounds so
I feel you.
good.
But you
so
don't even
like,
feel like you're practicing all day.
Cause like he don't practice. It was like he practiced notes. Like he never practiced a
the
full
basics.
song. Like
Yeah.
it was always like,
yeah.
like bro, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro.
got
You
you.
gonna have to fix this shit. Yeah, it was like
Nah,
different
for
shit,
sure.
man.
For sure.
My
So I
dad do
appreciate
that.
this shit
He
now.
played,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
played
I
the
appreciate
guitar
this shit.
and he'll play the scale all day, dude.
Yeah, like,
My
you
dad's
like
the
a
same
every
way.
song. Like, it's
But
like,
he plays this one song all the time. It's so annoying. But yeah, I love my
Y'all
dad.
listen to jazz.
I
Y'all
do that
listen
shit all-
to yeah.
I do that shit all day. Smooth
The
jazz.
outro
Yeah,
to Drake,
yeah.
So Far
Jazz.
Gone mixtape.
I got this shit on what's this shit? Apple Music. They got, like
Hey.
smooth jazz, so like covers, smooth jazz
Oh,
covers.
for real? Yeah, I got
Unmatched.
it.
That's unmatched.
Yeah.
There be like times when I do be up all night that
Put you in the
5 o'clock,
mood.
4 o'clock in the morning, I do want to hear some jazz, some little smooth jazz in my ear. Or when I want to, just to
I
hear
wanted
that.
to tell y'all at the group, I was telling Davion this. We was talking till like 4 o'clock in the morning. Like what y'all did with Fonzo, the video haven't even dropped yet, but y'all made him look good.
Which one? You
Behind
talking
the
about? Oh
scenes,
yeah.
like,
Yes, sir.
Even the behind the scenes ain't dropped yet.
y'all
Hey,
was
wait till this
Crazy.
video
like,
drop,
I was
bro.
looking on
The video gonna be
post,
different.
like,
Just the intro.
posted, that looked
You seen the
good.
intro?
Like,
The intro,
That he
that
put
little
this-
video he put out.
yeah.
And that's what's
Crazy.
gonna separate us from other people.
That's
bro.
the house
Crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
artists out there.
Nah, that's
People
dope.
these days just jumping around with their dreads and videos.
Every video.
Y'all
Yeah.
niggas got
You
that
know,
touch, bro. It's like
We trying to bring that, that Chris
That's how
Brown.
you
that-
know. Like that's how you know it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like Framework Media is you have your average photographers, videographers, all that kind of stuff. But as a unit, y'all move kind of different, which is who y'all are, and you know what I'm saying. It's just good seeing that. You know what I'm saying?
and they move different, but they got the same goal.
For sure.
Like,
Got
it's
the
like they
same
take
goal,
a different
so-
path, but it's the same goal.
Yeah.
They trust
Right.
each other.
Live,
'Cause-
bro.
So I feel like trying new stuff is not bad because
At all.
through this whole journey, I finally now I know what I want to trust with my visuals. And David came, and then trust with the portrait photography. Then Janelle came.
Yeah.
Like,
I was gonna ask y'all like, what's like individually, like, what's y'all favorite thing to do?
Mine is the outside shoot just to
Landscapes,
catch
yeah.
you when you just in your natural state, or that so I might just stop in mid shoot and hit that street real quick.
Yeah, if we're walking down the street, we're gonna have to stop about 50 times because of Davion. Gonna be like,
Facts.
hold on, that's a plane. That's
It's
a
so
plane.
funny. It's so funny because we'll be in a group like we'll come with new people, and they don't. I'll just stop out of nowhere, and they be like, "What you doing?" Oh, look, he's finna take a picture.
Yeah.
They're not used to
Yeah,
it.
they are just ready to stop. You like, what the
Yeah.
fuck that? I gotta stop and look back and shit.
But that's
Yeah.
like you just really I got taken away from shooting downtown. My first time was 2 a.m. downtown Dallas. I wish I would have known
Yeah.
what Dallas was, but I'm glad I didn't, because that's when I fell in love with the shit. Like,
Right.
I mean, we used to go out there with you.
oh yeah. Like 6 in the morning.
Shit, I've been living out here in Dallas shit since 2000, like, and you don't even know all of Dallas really, like.
Yeah.
You don't know none of Dallas, actually.
none
Like,
really,
at
like,
all.
so
Until
much
we
we went
stuff.
out, like, shit. I still don't know street names and shit, like, you can't.
Oh yeah, I know the street name.
I
Yeah,
got,
we
you
be out
gonna
there.
have to, I'm Google
I
Maps,
know
bro. You gonna
some.
have to map some shit.
I just
But
know
that's just-
deep, we get the deep elements.
I know
mean,
Elm
I
and
know
Maine and all this.
That's just one part of Dallas,
Yeah,
bro.
but
Like
it's a whole bunch of other shit.
30 minutes, 10 minutes down the road, you see a whole new downtown.
Yeah.
15 minutes down after that, you see a whole new, like, I went to North Park Mall.
We like what?
Bro, it's so far, but that's a spot we definitely got
Right.
to go to.
Dang. So what about y'all? Like, what's y'all favorite thing to shoot?
Shit, videos, man. Just
Videos.
doing any type of videos. Trying to get into films.
Mm-hmm.
Do little short stories, man.
That's what's up.
But he really likes music videos, I would say.
Yeah.
I think they was just like visuals.
I just like visuals, but y'all do. It don't matter.
Would you like to direct videos or just take them? Or like,
I'll direct it. I don't care.
Mhm.
Like anything with
Oh my
a
God.
team,
Mhm.
I'll do it. But
Okay.
it
Yeah,
just
team.
it's just that team
The
shit is so
team,
strong,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
So strong.
The project we did yesterday was our first short film and our first duo camera where you get in the same scene.
From different
From
angles.
different angles.
I peeped it when
Yeah.
she was coming up the stairs. I seen David
Right.
on the backside. Yeah, I seen it.
They did that years ago with one camera.
Mm-hmm.
I just did my first video. It was, you know what I'm saying, it was the first one, but he did that years ago. We were just talking about that yesterday. We thought he was about to actually drop something.
what you mean?
The one where
He was
I
in
was
the car.
walking to my car. It was like raining.
That's all he did.
Oh
was
yeah, I
walk
knew
through
that.
the
Yeah, I thought he was dropping
Yeah.
something. That nigga did, yeah.
I remember that.
Like the cliffhanger like a hoe.
That was
Like
that
that
shit.
cliffhanger, yeah.
Watching Power.
Talking about, oh shit,
You know?
what's gonna happen? Shit, nigga ain't nothing.
So you landscape, you like visuals, like videos, stuff like that. And
I love taking pictures of people. Like when we go to downtown Dallas or downtown Fort Worth, I'll stop at like a random person and they just have like an interesting look, and I'm just like, okay, I want to take a picture. But I would say like my most favorite ones would be like studio photography, doing like beauty shots and fashion shots, doing all like the crazy different types of makeup, like all this type of stuff where you can really have control over everying. I love that.
Yeah, the
So
color
how y'all
series was
y'all
her.
like control over?
I don't like control
Yeah.
over my shoot.
Okay, you don't like.
But the
you
color series was her, bro.
Mhm.
And
Fire.
don't like fire though. That's fire. Though.
Fire.
Hey,
Thank
you the
you.
photographer. I take behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
but you saying that you having somebody that you could trust with doing certain things, like, bro, like I have that too. Like when it come to bro, like it's like, all right, bro, this is the vision. Like we come up with the vision together, like for like promo videos or whatever. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like the last video we put out, it was just
I
like,
saw that, yeah.
bro, it's just like, bro, like I completely trust you. I ain't even have to talk. Like I completely trust you with doing this.
Yeah.
The first one you saying is fire, big. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It'll get
Bro,
better and better after that.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like having that person that you can trust, like, and it's all about playing roles, like you said, like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody know their role when it comes to certain things,
Yeah.
and there is no type of ego in this. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
So
With nobody on no sides, I think that's the
David
most beautiful
Ruffin.
type of relationship, business wise, like you can have because
But honestly,
ain't
what
no
we have
that's
for
why I wanted that nigga to do the video because you better off as a face of some shit. I like to do the background shit. So you do all the shit. You pop that bitch
shit,
off.
your videos be lit as fuck. Like,
Oh,
shit.
like,
oh,
I ain't comfortable in front of a camera enough.
Well, maybe that's your role. Just
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I take the back. That's what I take the back.
I
He
love
got
it.
the
I'll do it, bro.
That's how like our group is in a way. That's how our group is in a way too. Because David is like definitely like the behind the scenes type of person. Davion is like really good at networking and talking to people and all that type of stuff. And then I guess I do the background work stuff too. Yeah.
yeah. But
You
when
should
it
have
all
to go
come together, though, it's just like
It-
it's like a
it fit.
well-oiled machine. Like that shit is
Yeah.
just unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? But
Especially
now
you got that connection. That connection with somebody else is different. Like by yourself
Right.
is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff you gotta learn by it's possible.
Too much
Like
elements and all that shit, bro.
And if you try to control everything, if you try to dictate everything, then you're just gonna be stressed out. That's the whole purpose of having a team.
for sure, man.
Everybody take a chunk of
You just gotta-
responsibility.
I learned that from Luke.
Right.
Nah, for sure. That's
Because you really stepped up with the Instagram stuff.
Yeah, I
like,
had to, you know,
Davion runs
y'all
our
was
social
showing
media
out.
page.
I was showing out. I had to hold on. Let me go ahead and.
and seeing Framework Media as like watching, being able to watch the whole process of it, from seeing it go from the ground to where y'all are now to, there is no ceiling when it comes to what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? It's
So
like
nice.
I know in the city of Arlington and like Dallas, DFW area, it's not really like a media, like I mean it's media outlets, but when I say like y'all doing like short films and stuff like that, like there's no
They cover
big,
every basis. They
yeah,
cover all
it's
the
like,
bases.
bro, there's no gaps in what y'all do. You know what I'm
One-stop
saying?
shop.
Which is why, you know what I'm saying, y'all, there's no roof on it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's just hard. That's dope. Like,
Same. I mean, even with y'all, like y'all doing this podcast for just because y'all enjoy doing this, y'all love getting the information out, or do y'all want to eventually get paid for it? Of course, you want to get paid for it, but
Yeah.
this shit is
It's
it's a
like,
cool
it's
look.
fun.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Right.
we love doing this, you know what I'm saying? Like just getting, like kind of like why we started is just like being ourselves, like showing people that it's okay to be yourself, like in front of people. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
Exactly.
The vulnerability, that's a major part in art. And that transfers over everything.
That's one thing I had to learn. I was never active on social media.
I still ain't trying to be active. We got a podcast and it's still hard for us to be
Bro,
active.
I
on
hate
social
it.
media,
my
bro.
God.
I hate being.
bro.
If it wasn't for Davion, bro, I swear.
Yeah, same.
And like
I don't
with
really like
us,
doing that stuff either.
we alike when it comes to like social media. You know what I'm saying? We kind of like.
Oh, hey.
It,
Well, damn, look,
Sam is the uncle of the group. Andre the cool uncle. Let's go dress nice.
just bro, I don't know, bro.
it's stupid, but nah, it is like challenging, kind of like with the social media side of it. But we are work. It's like a never ending process when it comes to, you know what I'm saying?
Learning, yeah, y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all definitely from episode 1 to episode 26, 27 now.
It is different.
It's
I ain't
crazy.
gonna lie, it was a fool from episode 1 though.
Nah, we appreciate that, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Episode 1.
Dog.
You jumped in the hole.
Nah, that's the one we didn't put out. That's the
It's
episode
out,
that
but
never
it ain't
was.
out.
It's out.
It's
Yeah.
out.
That one,
Y'all didn't
yeah, we
promote
was.
it?
We was.
It's only on YouTube.
It's
it
called.
ain't
It's called the episode that never was. I
Yeah.
think.
That's what it's called. Episode
wild.
1.
That's funny.
I
It's
love
crazy.
YouTube.
It's crazy. But nah, yeah, man. I guess kind of rolling into something else. You know. You want to talk about the K Camp, or you want to talk about?
We don't really
We
got
ain't got.
to,
We
bro.
got to talk about K Camp.
None of my know who can't catch me.
Really, niggas, hopefully you don't see this shit, bro. Niggas don't really rock with K Camp like that, bro. But I fuck with him, but I don't fuck with him.
Facts.
I just found out one of his
But I
songs.
fuck with him as a human being, though. But I
Yeah.
understand, like, you gonna cancel because niggas talking shit about you.
Yeah.
Like, I
And
feel
then they
from
get
that
mad.
point. Yeah, and get
For what?
mad.
It's
Don't do
like,
yourself.
but we don't know. We don't know really the meaning behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like the cancellation.
But no, he put a diss song out.
Nah, I
to
seen
TV.
that. But in the diss,
I gotta
no,
humble
in the
yourself,
diss song,
K-Camp.
in the diss song, he was
gotta
talking
look
about
like.
That was
like
Davion.
they didn't want to cut the check, like they weren't giving them enough money. That was the basis of like the diss song. Of course, he said fuck y'all too
Yeah.
because y'all was, you know what I'm saying,
Talking
dissing.
shit, yeah.
But at the same time, he did have that in there where it was like y'all didn't pay, y'all weren't trying to give me that money.
Yeah.
I just feel like he's an artist, so not everything is about the money. So if
It is.
people don't want to
If you
see
ain't
me
appreciate it,
and
I
I'm an artist,
I feel
well,
like he
shit,
would've
I'm not
came-
gonna go
yeah.
to you.
I
Like,
feel like he
Yeah.
would have came if the money was low and niggas would like, oh, K Camp
Yeah.
coming.
yeah, exactly.
If y'all talking
love.
shit,
It
and
all
you ain't
plays.
paying
It
me.
all
promise you.
plays.
Ah,
Yeah,
bro,
fuck all that,
y'all
right.
bro.
You being appreciative
And he
of our
already-
work and what we
I
doing
don't
for
know
you.
one person that's
Yeah.
gonna show up to an event that nobody finna fuck with.
Yeah.
And he already got his little deposit, so it's like, man, fuck it, all right.
That's
Yeah.
why we take them deposits.
And I don't understand people, bro. How you gonna talk? You was talking shit that he was on the fly.
And now y'all talking.
And then when he
Exactly.
canceled, you talking more shit.
You
Like,
can never please people, bro.
They talk about he
You
got
never please everybody.
It's
cyberbullied.
all about negativity,
nah,
bro.
bro.
But I
He got
think it's
cyberbullied.
changing.
He's like, I
now.
ain't fuck with
The
y'all,
world's
bro.
changing.
I don't
Right.
need y'all.
That little diss song was hard though.
I ain't know K Camp was still
Let me
making
cut the
music.
sample.
I thought he was doing movies or
I heard
something.
like one 30 seconds of that. I was like, all right, bro, I'm
The
good.
30 seconds was cool.
He was like
you know
Texas
what I'm
love or some shit. He was like, I fuck
saying?
with
He said fuck
Texas.
with our fans in Texas.
Yeah, but fuck people.
Oh, wait,
Ah,
he
that's the
you
wrong
got a Texas
approach,
rapper?
man.
No, he from Atlanta.
That's the wrong approach, man.
Oh, okay.
What?
BS in Texas? PBS.
So
What?
I went to a junior
It's a
college.
little bit out of
So-
Houston.
Okay.
You don't know your HBCUs.
I went to a junior college.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know nothing about what's going on. I may go see D White.
PV is Prairie View. You know that?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fairview and Grambling.
Just making.
You know what Gremlin is? I ain't gonna put you on the spot.
I don't know
bro.
where Grambling.
We
I
really
don't.
ain't
I
going
don't.
I didn't know where it was for
I don't know
the
either. So
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't.
It's in
I didn't know
Grambling,
it's
ain't it?
Louisiana.
Yeah, that's why I know it's in Louisiana. I'm about to say I was getting
Oh,
worried
yeah,
like it ain't in Louisiana.
I know that now.
I think it's
I
North
remember that
Louisiana.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But
I don't remember none of that.
you know, the topic been kind of floating around in social media and stuff like that about, I guess Hispanic people saying nigga. I guess the girl, whatever. I don't know, bro. But
Yeah, it was the girl
Yeah.
from
I guess.
that TV show.
Yeah, I don't know her name, but yeah.
I guess
Gina
who?
something Rodriguez.
Yeah, Rodriguez. I know the last name Rodriguez.
Cardi B little sister?
Nah, but they brung up Cardi B in the situation, but I guess they both Puerto Rican, Dominican, or some shit.
Yeah.
So how y'all feel about it? How y'all feel about like?
Shit, if I still say nigga, everybody can say nigga.
What?
That's how I feel about it.
Uh-uh.
Like you can't say oh yeah
you
y'all
never
saying nigga.
knew who they grew up around.
Yeah,
Even they grew up around, yeah.
100.
You know what I'm saying? If,
I feel like I'm not going to enforce it, bro.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not like
that's
the
me.
nigga police, but
you
like,
can say nigga around me.
yeah, bro.
Type shit, yeah, you know what
I
I'm saying?
feel like if you wouldn't be offended if someone called you a nigger, you can't say it. So
You
like,
shouldn't say it. Yeah.
no,
Practice what
you
preach.
can't say it if you wouldn't be offended if someone called you that. If someone called me a nigger as a black
Oh, you
person,
talking about like a nigger? Okay.
no,
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah,
different.
then you can't say nigger. In my opinion, and I'm half Hispanic, half my family can't say that shit. Period.
It do go both. It's like it do go both ways.
I don't know.
It's like I don't know. I don't want to say it's situational, but like she said, it was like in the song. I'm not tripping. Like
Who?
If it's a
That's the
song,
song, the chick who they
the chick they getting on. Like she said,
And also, she's always known in the media to like kind of downplay the black experience. Like she always calls it people of color, and it's
Everybody wanna
like,
be us.
nah, like we got a black experience that's different than just
different,
everyone else who's a person of color.
Nah, for
Yeah,
sure.
true.
Nah, you're right.
She's
You're
the
right.
wrong
Yeah.
person to try to say that shit.
Well,
Honestly,
Fat Joe just said everybody that's Hispanic is black.
There's like I don't really understand it.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
it's alignment. I see where he coming from.
Yeah, because we.
but
yeah,
not no
I got
because
minority.
Mexicans are Taino, Indian, and Spaniard. They don't have any African in them.
Well, of course they don't have no
But
actual black.
Puerto
descendant in them.
Ricans, yeah, they do have
Yeah, that's
African,
Puerto Ricans,
Native American,
Dominicans.
and Spaniard. Dominicans, yeah. But at the same time, like, if you think about it, if a person's like half white, half black, and they look extra white, they can still say it because they got a black parent. So I get that aspect of what Fat Joe is saying. It's like, you know, we do have black in us. It's just kind of diluted, I guess.
Yeah.
Do y'all feel like that separate us? Like so many labels out here, like race. I mean, sex. I would say sex because it's some girls like I heard somebody say photography is a man job. Well, I seen dope females do it too.
Nah, for
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not you know what I'm saying. Not saying something
is
about
too
that
many
community,
labels.
but you know what I'm saying. The label as gay, the label as Christian, the label as and every that's what separate us, and that's I feel like that's what they want us to be designed because we hate. This is one of my prime examples. We'll hate a gay dude. We'll talk shit about him, but we'll love a lesbian, a girl that mess with a girl.
Yeah, there's definitely double standards, but at the same time, it's like gay people can say the F word, but I'm not about to be calling people the F word because I feel like that's
Yeah.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
So I feel like the way that what the black
That's kinda
community
like-
did with the nigga is like
Exactly.
we took it and we reframed
Exactly.
it and now we own it. But like that doesn't mean other people can say it. It's
That don't
the
mean
same
we
thing.
can say it. If that's the case, we shouldn't say it. If we want to give that same energy, that's like
No, because that word was taken to like downplay us and make
Yeah,
us
and
feel
that's
like
It's
shit.
kind of hard. It's kind of hard right now because
Yeah, me
of
slip out
music.
sometime.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And music too, like
The
it's
culture.
everywhere in music. You know what I'm saying? And we are our music is the pulse of the world. You know,
Right
the world.
now it is, yeah.
Now with it being in songs and stuff like that, you know, it's kind of difficult, but at the same time, it's just like. nah,
But
it's
I've seen
kinda-
so many videos of people like not saying that
Oh, yeah,
nigga,
for sure.
and they be like,
Yeah.
"Well, you know, when you get caught up in the moment, like, no." If my parents are around or my grandparents are around and they don't like cussing,
Oh, I'm
I
a
know
curser.
exactly how to.
Yeah.
My mama don't even care, and I still don't cuss
like-
around her. That's like
If you ain't black, don't say it. That's what Anima say.
Nah, for sure.
Anime, whatever his name
my
is.
mama even still don't like the fact that I date in other races.
You do? Let's
Yeah,
talk
I mean,
about
I'm
it.
not judging anybody.
I'm
You
just
know,
playing.
if I meet somebody, I meet him, I vibe with him.
Yeah, there is that side of it, but I do know like the whole black parents not wanting you to date outside your race. That is a thing. You know
But it's just like
I ain't
black
gonna just say
parents
black.
don't do it.
I'm not gonna just say black parents, bro. I'm not just
A
gonna
lot
say
of
this.
parents,
A
yeah.
lot
Yeah, a lot
of
of
races.
parents, yeah,
want
every
you
race.
to, you know what I'm saying? Like date within the race, but
You can play around with this white girl. You can play around with this girl, but you ain't gonna marry her.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
and,
know.
and a lot of it has to do with just how that person's family is gonna like
Their religion.
react to you. Well, not religion, just
just-
like
They
okay,
just-
it was like what?
family shit though.
Yeah,
a
like
lot of people. A lot of people do go off for religion.
I
there
have
was a
religion, too.
time.
Yeah.
There was a
Some
time where
people do.
like mixed kids were trending on Twitter basically, and it's like all these mixed kids talking about the time that their white parent called them the N word, and I'm like, damn,
That's funny,
they'll be like, you're just acting like
That's-
a nigger right
that
now,
what?
like
Oh, bro,
what?
That's
tough.
crazy,
That's
bro.
tough.
If I'm the other parent, if I'm the other parent, she gotta no, she
I thought
gotta
she was
say
gonna
But-
you can sit down.
But dead ass, like, look it up. My white parent called me the N word. I promise you, it's a whole bunch of shit that's gonna come up.
Negro.
Nigger.
No, that's crazy.
Nigger.
Yeah, that's different.
Because
I thought
that's
you was
crazy,
just like how y'all were talking about
Hey, dog,
in
it's so much-
relationships.
it's so much stuff out here that we don't know about.
Yeah,
now
it
that
is,
when it
bro.
Right.
comes to, like,
It's
what
all
people have
there.
to deal with
Yeah.
that shit.
But just like how
yeah,
y'all were
that's
talking
different.
about in relationships, how your significant other's gonna say whatever it is to hurt you. It's the same thing with these black kids with that have white parents or mixed kids that have white parents. Like, not saying everybody.
Really?
I promise you, I'm not saying everybody. But I did see it trending on Twitter, like literally about how their white parents have been prejudiced towards them or racist towards them. And even though they were upset, like you just don't say certain shit like that.
And they don't
Why
know.
don't you mix with like?
And they come from the culture they
I'm
don't
Puerto
know.
Rican and black. So no, my mom has never ever called me the N word.
That's crazy. I've never heard that.
But that makes sense because the white parent don't know. Like they don't know.
But
Well,
why
they
you-
should
How
know.
much
you-
hurt
why
and
do you
his
have to
Like
make
they
black
don't know.
people?
Like
You slept with my, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
but black-
but some
man.
niggas, bro, we know niggas
Yeah,
that
yeah,
that's
yeah.
like
or
that's cool with, you know what I'm saying.
Or
I see what
plot
you're saying.
twist, they do know how much it's gonna hurt, and that's why they say the shit because they're looking for that. What am I
Emotional
gonna
shit,
say
yeah.
that's gonna trigger this person? Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think I would ever go there. I'm gonna be a good ass daddy. I'm gonna be one of those. You can do whatever you want to type shit.
But you're not white. What?
Yeah. If I have a mixed baby,
But
shut
she
my
said,
ass down.
so it's like if your wife,
Chill.
if your wife tell your mixed kid, call your mixed kid a nigger, how you feel?
Grass.
That's how I feel too.
Cause
Bro.
that's-
You
yeah,
out
nah,
of
for
here, nigga.
sure,
The fuck
for
out of here. Like,
Yeah, you just on some.
out of here, bro. Fucking out of here.
Nah, for sure, man.
Yeah, that's different than But also, it's how you raise your kids too. They won't even know that side of they won't even know about that shit if you don't put it in their face,
I
bro.
don't think
They gonna know.
They gonna know.
Yeah, eventually they
Kids,
get to school.
kids evil, bro.
You can't
I don't
hide that
think
shit.
we
Nah,
understand.
bro.
We evil, bro. We was evil when we was little, bro.
Bro,
Yeah, but it's a different world now, though.
My
It's
little
worse.
brother,
Nah, it's worse now.
bro.
Depending on how you
bro,
use it, bro.
my little brother is 6. He came in my room and flicked me off like 2 days ago. I
Okay,
whooped
watch
his
it.
All my
ass,
nephews,
bro.
all my nephews.
Whoop
be
it,
on that
I'm
dumb shit,
telling
bro.
you.
Whooped his
My niece be on
ass.
some shit like that
Be
too,
on
but
that dumb shit, bro.
my niece had a cell phone at 2 years old, can call me and hang up in my face. I'm about to play.
That's like my nephews too, bro. Them niggas got phones and
2
shit.
years
like,
old.
FaceTime me, bro. Leave me alone before I block
Leave
you,
me
bro.
alone. Exactly. She done call me. You born, uncle? Ooh,
Yeah.
I heard. Dude, she didn't tell me she hanging up.
Nah, kids so honest, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they gonna say, like, hey, your breath stink. Like, hey, you fat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
They don't keep it a bean.
they
with
gonna
you.
keep it all over the bean. So you know they gonna keep
Keep it a bean with
you
you.
know they gonna keep it a bean with each other, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different
I love
that's
kids,
a whole
bro.
different
I
topic.
don't know how a dad can't take care of even just being their kid's life. Like, I don't understand how we grew up. Or a lot of our
It's
community.
a lot of niggas like that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of our community grew up like that, and that's why I feel like we changing. Also with the stuff like this, we changing this. We putting this.
It's like a
light out.
generational thing. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so many people our age went through that without having a
And
father.
you
Now
see,
it's
like now
we
people
gonna have to
like, bro,
get up on this
it's
shit, bro.
more like it's more fathers being in their kids' lives now. You know, that's like a thing. You know what I'm saying? Which it should be.
Right.
But I think it's because of the generation before us being absent. On
And
the
also, you
Also,
can't
what we
just
living
skip
in.
out on town in this generation. Like, everybody got social media. I'm gonna be able to find you.
You can't go in
You
there.
gonna
You
see
can't go
pictures
go.
of all my kids.
you
They're
can't
gonna be
go.
all on your mutual friends and
Oh,
stuff like
emails,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, so you can't just leave town and be done with. I mean, you could, but it's not as easy
yeah.
for sure.
It was girls thought I was lying about Drew. Oh, that's your daughter. Not my
Who is
damn
Drew?
daughter. That's my niece.
They set up with my brother.
That's not my damn daughter.
being like just being like having kids close to you, you know what I'm saying, growing, like watching them grow.
You love that shit.
Dog.
But you feel like it's another
man.
responsibility, especially if you ain't
Yeah,
have a pop.
you
like,
do.
You see a little kid, like, bro, you like,
feel like you
it's
gotta be that
extra
influence.
love, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be
I
that
tell
good
y'all, I've been
influence.
spoiling my little brother, bro. It's retarded.
That's crazy, man.
I think this I think we
I
fixing a
mean,
lot
like-
of shit though.
Not like
What you mean? You said what?
I think our generation fixing a lot of shit that happened to us.
We
before.
are.
Yeah.
And then the next generation go take
Reparenting
over and
ourselves,
Yeah.
for sure.
we go be the
The ones
we gonna
under
be
us
the kings
should
and-
be.
Under
crazy
us,
like
under
that.
At
us,
the same
like-
time though, at the same time you gonna have those
It's always outliers.
I was
It's
just about to
always
say,
outliers.
there's
But it's
still
gonna be
like a
all
lot
races
of
too then.
dads
Man.
that still
Yeah.
not doing what they need to be doing.
Nah, for sure. But you know what I'm saying? We
That's it. That's just horny niggas. Like
Them niggas horny.
niggas just horny, bro. Oh
Niggas trying to
yeah.
get enough.
You know than me. Okay. I just met you a week ago.
I just met you a week ago.
You
Y'all can tell
having
me
sex
anybody
with
ever
somebody
told y'all
without a
that.
condom
Anybody
after
ever
a
told
week.
y'all that?
Niggas too comfortable, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas
Too comfortable, bro.
It's because
Have
AIDS
anybody ever
isn't an
told y'all that,
epidemic
bro?
as much anymore.
Bro,
I feel
Niggas
what
not
you're
dying
saying.
from
I
AIDS
think-
enough.
I think AIDS is, but it's just not talked about.
But
like
niggas
that.
not dying from
AIDS is
AIDS
good.
anymore. If niggas was dying, niggas was wrapped up.
They
still
say
don't
dudes
think
gonna
niggas
take
would do that.
don't get tested.
You said
Exactly.
Dudes gonna get tested.
You don't
They
get.
don't.
Oh, I thought you pointed
That's
to
why I say
yourself.
I think niggas. It's not that niggas don't know about AIDS. They just don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they don't
don't
care.
care.
Or they don't know they
Nah,
got
that's
that. Or they
that's
just out
some
there.
wild stuff to play with, bro.
It is,
That's
bro.
some wild
It
stuff
is,
to play with.
They don't have insurance. They don't got no job.
That
got to
is
do
true.
with
No, because
that's
hold
a
on,
good
hold
thing.
on,
It's got
hold
a
on.
nigga's head.
I'm gonna put all of y'all,
For no
y'all
reason,
podcast listeners on game. If you ain't got insurance, you ain't got a job. You can
Yeah,
still,
but people don't know that. They're not
you can
knowledgeable
still
about
get tested, and I'm giving y'all's
They're not
free
knowledgeable about
resources
it.
and information. Go to freestdcheck.org, and you can meet at different clinics in the city of Dallas, and wherever you live, they got clinics in Houston, all throughout the country.
Make sure
You
all
can
that.
you can go get tested for free. They don't take your information or nothing like that. You literally get tested for chlamydia, gonorrhea, herpes, all that shit, and it's really easy and accessible. And yeah, freestdcheck.org.
That's a gym for sure.
For real,
But
though.
at the same time, niggas can wear condoms.
Yeah, but sometimes
Niggas don't
I
wear
would tell you right
condoms.
now,
You wear a condom,
niggas
you
do
too.
not like wearing condoms. I
Y'all
don't know
niggas
why.
nasty.
Bro, have y'all
Y'all
seen?
niggas, you judge niggas.
I only
All y'all
I
niggas
don't
out
have
there that,
sex
hey,
with
y'all
people
raw
that-
dog niggas, bro, y'all nasty, bro. I'm gonna let y'all niggas know.
Bro,
This is a story from
Niggas
dudes
that's raw
that's
dog
over.
and
I'm
nasty,
over
bro.
sex. Like if I don't know you, if I don't,
I know
if
D-Man
one night
raw
stands
dog.
not happen.
Hell no!
D-Man,
D-Man.
it's anal.
The name, bro. You think a nigga
Why
named
y'all lying?
You think a nigga named D-Man?
Bro,
gonna
y'all ain't
call
seen
him,
D-Man yet.
They're
I've
lying.
seen D-Man in action.
They're lying.
I don't know this side of
I ain't
so
seen
David.
it in action. I ain't seen it in action.
They're lying.
It's like you enjoy yourself right now. You know what I'm saying? I take the camera.
I
You
think
know
that's the
what I'm saying?
loudest part, bro. Like being homeboys with a nigga and you see a nigga on his level,
They're
and you
alive.
just sit back and watch. Like, look at that nigga having fun, bro. Like,
motherfucker.
happy, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I be telling him when D-Man finna come out.
Yeah, like this shit. It's to the point
hey,
where
It's
like,
like you, Trey Mack. Trey Mack.
Nah, bro. I ain't got no
that's the singing dude.
I think that nigga rap. He like rap. He do some other shit. That nigga, he scam and shit. He go Trey Mack, the scamming ass nigga. He one of them niggas, bro.
Trey Mack. That nigga who?
Nah, bro. 'Cause, like I ain't really like start drinking until like after I got out the Navy. You know.
Yeah.
Nah, he drank with his Navy friends. But he didn't never drink with
he
us.
When I,
Never
all
did.
right, look,
Anything fun.
All right, so
It was at the saloon and
this
shit.
is what it was. Nah, this is what it was though. Like when I turned 21, that's when I started drinking for real. Like I know I have like a lot of alcoholics, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, my family and stuff like that. So that kind of deterred me away from drinking for the longest.
Did it scare you, or you just feel like
I just didn't
I
like.
seen
I
you on it.
saw.
You didn't want
I
any
saw
of
the
it.
results of it.
Yeah,
You know
you
what I'm
didn't
saying?
want no parts
So,
of that.
Me seeing the results of that and seeing like how consumed they be with it. You know what I'm saying? Just like, of course, you should see some shit that is wrong and learn from it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why for the longest I wasn't drinking, and then I hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying? Like
running?
Ran
full
too hard.
speed, right?
That's me.
Full
I'm like,
speed.
I'm mainly a social drinker. Like, if I'm
Yeah,
chilling
nah,
at
for
the
sure.
house,
I'm
I would
so-
you
for
would
sure.
never see me with a drink. But like this, yeah, I'm
Nah,
I don't even keep this shit in my house. I brought this, you know what I'm saying, for guests.
He is lying.
Yeah, bro. Sam was the one that made me an alcoholic.
Oh,
Honestly.
look how niggas
Jack
is
Daniels
Whoa! Hey, look, take
That Jack
responsibility for your
Daniels.
own.
You right.
Oh,
It
nah,
was
but
me.
that's the
Actually, I
food. The
got
Jack
robbed.
food. Jack Honey.
Well, yeah, he
food.
put on that Jack Honey.
Yeah,
I was
Jack Honey
cooking
food.
the big bottles.
Yeah, I know.
In 2 days. That was over with. It's so smooth and
Yeah, and I seen how loose y'all got in high school, bro. I was like, nah, I'm cool. I like, and I feel like I always had to be the
good dude.
responsible one, bro. Like,
yeah.
bro, that's me.
His name is Driver.
just from like, you know what I'm saying, growing up, like pretty much raising my brother, like I always had that extra.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when everybody fucked up, somebody gotta be.
Yeah.
I was when it was fucked
You know what I'm
up.
saying? Yeah.
I
My
thought
friend
for everybody,
Snapchat
I was
me,
fucked
though.
up, but I could think, I was like, hey, bro,
Nah,
y'all
yeah,
niggas
for
tripping.
sure.
Y'all niggas
Yeah,
tripping.
yeah, for sure.
Nah.
I be fucked up.
Yeah, tripping.
Somebody had to be sober. And
Yeah.
it was,
That's me,
yeah,
baby. I be
for a
fucked
while,
up. I be
Yeah,
for a
fucked
while,
up,
it
fucked
was
up.
me.
But I still be.
Oh, we know about you.
I still be
We know
conscious.
about you.
I still be
You
conscious.
know.
When y'all
Nah,
see
bro.
D-Man in
You
action.
know.
That nigga was, bro, that nigga was
Oh,
asleep.
Alex
for,
shit.
bro, that nigga was asleep for like 3 hours, bro.
Bro, I was knocked
I
out.
heard about that.
Knocked
That
out.
wasn't D-Man though. That was
That's
you know
another
what I'm saying? He was just like they really don't do nothing, bro. Like if you want to do it, he'll do it. If not, even with peer pressure, he got good self control.
That's nice. That's nice in the hoe, bro.
Yeah, because people with peer pressure is real. I got peer pressure into drinking when I was a young
100.
Yeah.
I
You
did
was a
too.
young, yeah.
Yeah, I was probably like
How old are you?
16 maybe.
25.
So many people try to give me smoke.
Yeah, that's like that shit too, bro.
He got a
I'm
new
sorry,
job
bro.
because he denied somebody multiple back to back smoke. Come on,
Niggas still be trying to pass it, hoe, like, bro, here, bro.
Yeah.
What you up?
Wait,
Did you at a point?
I did smoke, yeah, but it was like my friend smoked, so I smoked.
Yeah, it's
Then
like
I
so.
was
That's
like,
how I smoke.
It was like, nah,
You ain't never
there's
buy
no
your
reason.
own and
Yeah,
smoke
nah,
by
like, hey,
yourself?
what the
Yeah.
fuck, yeah, bro, I'm good, bro.
I'm
I put it in
shit
on it,
like
but
that.
like, it ain't like,
Yeah, nah.
I ain't gonna put it in. I don't care about smoking like that. Shit, I sit there and just
Yeah.
smell the shit.
at the time, it was just like, I put it in on it.
Yeah.
But I barely
Can't wait
hit
till it's
that.
legal. Can't wait till it's legal.
I've been around weed
I
since
shit
fucking
was
junior
crazy.
high.
Right.
Yeah.
Nookie.
Yeah, we was smoking
Smoke hard.
after the football games. The whole football
Yeah.
team,
The whole
like,
fucking football team.
go
Y'all
and,
niggas
and
funny,
just,
bro.
you know what I'm saying? Have a blast. That shit was fun.
Nah,
I
yeah, niggas out.
actually got caught smoking. Me and we got caught smoking in a parking lot by one of the security guards. So I better see y'all ass back here again.
Don't say no names.
I
Hey,
ain't gonna
football
make it.
shit, bro. Niggas get away with anything, bro.
We did. I ain't gonna lie.
Shit, we just talking about that shit earlier. We did get away with a lot of
What
shit.
y'all whole
Like,
ass. Okay, what y'all whole I didn't want to play football, but y'all whole ass, bro.
I don't know where Sam hoop skills came from. I swear he wasn't hooping like that in high school, bro.
Bro, nigga,
Until
I
like
been hooping.
junior, senior year. That's when
Bro,
I'm
I've
like,
been
"Nigga."
hooping since middle school.
But you
bro.
wasn't hooping like that. Like I always like, damn, nigga, Kadira them got something.
Nah,
Hey,
bro.
it can hoop.
It was just I couldn't run fast, but I can hoop. But I just
Yeah.
couldn't run fast at that
Yeah.
time. I couldn't jump as high, but I can
Nah,
hoop.
bro. Whatever you did, junior, senior year, like you had to make me like Mike's. You had
Yeah,
them
they-
shoes on, bro, because you was hooping.
nigga had to be, man.
Nah,
Too many niggas got picked on the team before me, man.
no.
I let these niggas
I
know.
was 18 starting, you know.
That's what I said. This nigga,
You was
they gotta play
sorry.
defense. This nigga blew
He
a
couldn't
layup
make a layup to save his life.
every fucking
I've learned how to do
time,
layups.
You lying. We just
Yeah,
moved
yeah,
it.
we
We
just
just moved it.
Wait.
I be moving it.
I pulled up on you.
bro. I nigga David was hooping. David was hooping.
Yeah.
I get
David,
that.
we went up there. Like that. When I first seen David hoop again after high school was when we went to what you call it? This nigga think half court.
The first time I seen David hoop was when we went, what was that? Cravens? Is that
Stovall.
Cravens? Stovall. We went
Yeah.
Stovall, yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I sucked at high school. I couldn't hoop for shit. I got a little better.
I was a hooper though growing up.
Fuck them niggas.
We all-
Coaches, fuck all y'all
Oh,
niggas, bro. Y'all with y'all
Bro,
whole ass.
the talent in high school and them kids, bro, they to think we thought we could go to the league.
Oh, nah.
We could have. I promise you, we could have, bro. Like
Not hooping, maybe football.
it's the way they.
But now, like it's different.
I'll say this: our coaches,
wouldn't
when it
have made
came to scouting and recruiting,
Never would
for
have
us
made
to
it. Never would have made it, bro.
Nah, for real.
Never would have made it,
For
bro.
real, bro. Nah, that's
But
real.
our coaches sucked when it came.
Yeah, bro. We were supposed to. I feel like I'm not blaming them because Coach Cuffy told us from day one, your grades are slipping. Pull us out of class. He was the only coach that actually cared about, you know what I'm saying, what we doing after this type. Like,
He knew that mattered.
you know what I'm saying? That's when they fired.
Yeah.
To the point where they all got fired. I'm
I don't
so
think
happy.
nobody up there.
Coach Skinner, he's still
Getting
up
up
there.
there? Okay.
You know, he was gonna be
Nigga, don't say that.
yeah.
Oh, kiss our ass, nigga, but yeah.
Like, yeah, we had a lot of talent. Even with our class, like our class, 2012, or our age group,
Yeah, bro.
we got a lot of talent. We doing a lot of different stuff. And we still have the people that still, you know what I'm saying, on their shit, but we got a lot of creativity and positivity and self-development in ourselves.
Yeah.
Y'all was
And we
bigger than
putting it out
football,
to...
bro. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
bigger than football.
Yeah.
It's bigger than football. I'm talking about now.
Like,
Yeah,
I
but
love-
I'm saying,
I love
like,
seeing-
football wasn't the end of y'all shit, bro.
Yeah.
Because y'all, everybody had talent.
Yeah, I love seeing like everybody doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look on social media, of course you have people who just, you know what I'm saying, just kind of floating. But when you see people doing their thing, like so many different people doing different things.
Yeah,
and it's
different when
good.
you know 'em.
It's good to see that. You said what?
Yeah, different when you know them.
Nah,
I
for
swear.
real. Like it's good. It's just good to see that, bro. Like the progression in people, and you know what I'm saying, actually pursuing what they want to pursue, bro. That's dope, and you know what I'm saying. That's what it's all about at the end of the day.
Just keep working on it. If
Nah,
you really,
for sure.
if you really genuine with it, that's something you want to do. And I swear the spirits can feel it, and it would just happen. Like Alima she started from regular makeup to
Hard, crazy,
y'all see what she on.
crazy.
And we
It's
gotta
crazy.
Every time I
bring
send out her
Lima up here,
profile
too.
today.
We
Nah,
gonna
it's
bring
crazy
Lima
for
up
sure.
here, too.
Nah,
You know what I'm
she
saying?
Gonna, she gonna be up here, but nah, yeah. I know y'all got some, you know what I'm saying, but you know, but
Stay
yeah,
tuned.
nah, yeah, stay tuned for sure. So I mean, I guess we can, yeah, y'all got closing tips. Should I go first?
I mean, I got one. Y'all got some? I'll go. I mean,
I go
first.
since I already basically said mine
Which one?
earlier.
Which one?
Basically, man, don't put your fears on the other people. Don't knock nobody's dreams. Like stop, bro. Like, I know you feel like you know your life, but your life ain't the other person's life. So you cannot put your experiences on somebody else's life. You feel me? So I know you went through something, but like the best thing I say, you can give them advice, but don't tell them like not to do something. Like don't stop they shit. Like, nah, bro, you can't do that because this, and this. Don't say that. Like, well, just, you can say to somebody like, well, just make sure you looking out for this, and this, but I'm with you, whatever you do.
yeah,
Because
support.
everybody need that pat in the back, bro. Like, I know some people say they don't need a pat in the back. Like, I'm not looking for
that's
approval
bull.
from nobody, but
That's bull.
it always feel good to get a little pat in the back.
Nah, for
So
sure.
that's all my closing tips
For sure,
is.
that's
though.
dope.
Yeah, that's good.
Shit, mine would be like, don't be scared to start your whatever you're trying to do. Don't be scared to start it. You know, you might think like, oh, it ain't gonna do nothing. Whoop de whoop is sorry. Go ahead and start it. You know what I'm saying? A good quote I learned was slow or constant improvement is better than delayed perfection.
100.
Yeah,
That's
that's
good.
dope.
100.
That's dope.
It is lit. I'm gonna post it on my.
Yeah.
That'll be the next
Caption
caption.
on me.
Right. I would say my closing tip would be to not get too stuck on like what your plans are and just kind of follow what you feel like God is leading you to do, because what you have planned isn't nearly as big as what God has planned for you. So just open your mind for that.
For sure.
And mine is just, you know what I'm saying, be yourself. That's like the biggest thing. People don't be themselves, and that messes up a lot of different stuff. Even you want to do with your own life. And I feel like you should just trust the process, like they said. Like everything is already planned out for us. We just got to take that and run with it and not be scared because of other people's opinions. Because once we break through that, it's never ending possibilities. So you can go.
For sure.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess to kind of add on that, like, if you don't know who you are, find yourself. Like, it's perfectly fine, perfectly normal not to really just know who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's all everybody go through it. You know what I'm saying? But until you find yourself, like, when you find yourself, you'll be able to be yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Just do what you got to do to find yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
But my closing tip is just show love, man. Like, it don't hurt to show love. You know what I'm saying? In whatever form, fashion that is. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's posting something on Insta, whether it's telling somebody, if you see something that's hard, telling them, whatever the case may be, man, just show love,
good,
bro.
bro.
It take way less energy
I feel
to
good.
show love than to hate, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. But
That do feel good though. I ain't gonna lie. Like the people that reach out to us that we knowing, I ain't talked to in months, but y'all niggas, bro, I fuck what y'all
Right.
doing, or you know what I'm saying. When
Especially
my homies
what
come,
y'all been saying on this podcast, I'm like about to cry over here. Like, damn,
No,
y'all can
niggas-
see it.
no,
Y'all on the
niggas peep,
outside
like,
looking
niggas peep.
in.
No, so
Yeah.
niggas
Yeah.
peep.
nah, yeah, you people pay attention, man, whether they say it or not. Like I was talking to him and I was just telling him, like, yeah, y'all on to something, you know what I'm saying? And just to see from the ground to where y'all going, like, dog, it's motivating watching y'all do what y'all do, because it's like, okay, they doing that, they grinding, and it's good seeing that, you know what I'm saying? Which
Y'all too.
y'all could be giving people motivation that you don't even know. Y'all are giving people motivation that y'all don't
sure,
even know.
'cause
y'all
we
gave me
saw it.
motivation
We saw
on
it,
the
like,
consecutive.
where
I
it
swear to you,
started.
the consecutive weeks. Now I even told Andre I wasn't even listening to him. I was just reassuring him because, like, damn, like y'all keep going, keep going. Y'all never stop. And look, it's on week 26 now. That's a long
27.
time. What's on 27? This is 27. You know what I'm saying? It's a long
It's a
time.
long ass
It
time.
is,
Damn,
bro.
almost a year.
Yeah, I was talking to bro about that, Tevin, and I was just like, bro, like, yeah, we've been doing this like for a
Being
minute, but
consistent, yeah.
That's all it's about, man. Just trying to stay consistent with something, man. Finding something you love and just staying consistent with it and keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Pursuing whatever it is. Yeah,
About 5-10 years, we could be some
Love
fools.
I have a question for y'all.
What's up?
Like, over the 27
Yeah.
weeks, like, what's like the main thing that y'all have learned from doing this consecutively? Because that's one of the main problems people have is just staying consistent. So y'all have been being consistent for almost half a year now.
Yeah.
Like, what's the main thing
Amazing.
that y'all have learned from that?
That it, like, we put it like this, like, some weeks we don't have stuff to talk about, but since we've been doing it so long, we can now, like, do it on the fly. Like,
Yeah.
we got, it's like I don't want to say it's autopilot, but it's like we in a certain mode where we can just
Keep
do
it
it. Like,
pushing.
we just
Natural.
keep it pushing.
So-
Like, it's natural now. Like, before it was like a forced thing, but now it's natural.
Yeah.
I can feel that.
for sure. Like before, like it was just like, bro, we'll have like a list of 6-7 topics with extensive notes for each topic.
Yeah.
Like now we'll just put like time management on some paper and we can just go. We can talk for 10-15 minutes about it. You know what I'm saying? And just getting better with your craft. And I ain't gonna lie, like being on the podcast has helped me outside of the podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's helped me
Real life.
with being more, like you said earlier, like vulnerable, just with expressing how I feel and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's a continuous like struggle and, you know what I'm saying, battle. But at the same time, it has helped me just open up more, not only to the people, the podcast listeners, but to people in real life. You know what I'm saying? But and then just staying consistent. That's
Yeah.
being
That's
disciplined.
that's one thing we wanted to do from day one. Like, we
Yeah.
wanted to be consistent. Like, if anything,
That's the biggest thing.
we
bro.
gonna drop maybe not every week, but at least
Every
2 weeks. At
We have
least.
never.
It's not
we
gonna be
have
that
never
noticeable. Like,
went
you're not gonna notice it.
2 weeks
Yeah,
without
more than 2 weeks.
More than
We
2
never
weeks
went
without
more
dropping.
than 2 weeks.
But yeah, just staying consistent, man. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm
the
saying?
biggest thing.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's,
Practice make perfect.
yeah, for sure. But
Y'all fool with it.
man, like I said though, we appreciate y'all for coming. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all the first
Thanks
guests
for
on here,
having
you know
us.
what I'm saying? That's
I feel
I
special.
appreciate y'all, man. And it's all love, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited to continue to watch y'all grow and what y'all
Likewise.
doing and stuff like that, man. And we just appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
And like
Appreciate y'all.
like I said, I'm gonna get a little book. I'm thinking I'm just gonna get a little book.
yeah.
I'm gonna need everybody autograph. Everybody, any guests that
That's
come
gonna
up
be
here, I need all y'all autograph because
Nah,
if
for
like
sure.
we believe in y'all, bro. Like
Nah, for sure.
if y'all don't believe in yourself, we believe in y'all. So I need that
For me.
autograph because it's gonna be worth something.
Nah,
Yeah,
for sure,
that's it,
man. And this is episode 27, man. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us, showing us all the love, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Do all the good stuff, man. Hit us up. Let us know what y'all think about it, man. Come back and kick it with us next week.
Yes, sir.
We out.